But here we go, y'all. Hey, we in the building. It's SR Broadcast. We officially live. We in the building. You guys know what it is. It's your boy Six Dudes. Shout out all the other co-hosts. Shout out Clumsy. Shout out Flacco PTR, Dreamer BGS, Tips ODG, Winners Back. Shout out our partners, One Underground TV, Spilled Records. Go ahead, shout out Cali Hood Media. We actually have him here today helping us as a special co-host. And what we're really here for today is shout out Kasper Capone. You know what I mean? Much love to him. I want to go ahead and let you guys know that he's a very dope music artist, up and coming right now. So make sure you guys show him love because that's very important. Yes, we show love to all artists, but we gotta remember the fool's up and coming. That's very important to show them love, dog. That's where it starts. That follow, that like, that comment is very motivational. So I just want to go ahead and say he can tell you. Go ahead, my boy. Tell the people who you are. Tell them where you're from. Now, I know you can, but you know what I mean by that, because
Yeah,
you know we members in here, so I had to clarify that question. Go ahead, let the people know the city you from, the area you from, my boy. All love. Tell
sure.
the people, you know what I'm saying. Introduce yourself. Go ahead.
People, man, check it out. I'm Kasper Kapone. I'm coming high. And from Pomona, California, San Antonio, the Kingsley area. You know what I mean, that's the general section I'm coming from. I'm here now. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it going. Trying to move. Trying to push a different direction for our people. Though, you know what I mean, and sure everybody get a chance to go ahead and get it in. You know what I mean, off of the love.
Yes, sir, man. And I want to thank everybody in here today. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Go give Kasper Capone a follow, a subscribe as well.
Peace.
Kelly Hood Media, a
Peace.
subscribe as well. And if you want, friend, go ahead for the people. A majority everybody knows you. Go ahead, tell people what's up, what's good. Shout out to Lil Tank up in here showing love.
Oh, what's up, the homie Tank? What's up with the homie? That's the boy right there.
Hey, much love. As you know, I'm Cali Hood Media. I just want to say shouts out to all the homies, you know what I mean, keeping it true to what you believe in. Hey, salute, homies. I'm right here. It ain't about me though. It's about the homie right here. I do want to say we will have the homie on my channel too. We're gonna give him some mad support. So Six Deuce we're gonna have him post all his links so that way we could get, all of you homies, because I know there's some solid homies in the chat. You can go follow the homie, and that's important, dog. Support's important. Let's go.
I second that, homie. I run with everything that the homie said, and I appreciate that, my boy. I appreciate that, my boy. I really do. I really do. Yeah,
You already know what
media.
I mean.
And Pothead Productions, the homie Tank. You know what I mean,
Yo, shout out Productions, you know what I'm saying?
anybody that's in here, you know what I mean, trying to make the way, trying to keep the dream alive. You know what I mean, trying to keep that same direction. I want to just go ahead and send that to everybody out there. You know what I mean, that's listening.
Now, facts and real quick, I want to thank ACB Chemistry. You guys go follow, hit him up. Anything on science and fishing. That man has a lot of good knowledge even in this industry. Shout out Rome up in the building. My boy Rome, he's one of the co-hosts, and he's also part of my record label, our record label, because ain't no I in team. You know what I'm saying? And then my boy, he's part of Spill Records. But the point is, what we really here for, I just want to get everybody love because we actually got like 22 people up in here right now. Sheesh, my boy. Hey, I don't know if you know this, homie, but that's good. That's good. You know what I'm saying?
How many all go follow the homie though? Go for it, but
Go follow Kasper Capone. Go follow Cali Hood Media, SR Broadcast. But I want to make this about what it's really about. Man, I know you spoke about the area you're from. Shout out to you and your peoples, and you were saying music. But I want to go ahead and say, like you were telling me earlier off camera, you don't gotta share too much if you don't feel like it. But what really put you into the rap game, man? Like what catapulted you forward? Like, hey, man, this is why I want to chase this because everybody got their reason. Some of them don't always got to be as crazy, but what really puts you into that mode? Like, hey, man, I really got to chase this. This is my time.
Okay, look at shit. This has been this is something that's been going on for a minute, right? And even with I got my mom's right on the side and shit, but she always telling me like I still be rapping in the back of the car and shit. I remember I remember Fresh Prince, but I remember the beginning of that. This is a story, y'all. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remembering words, dog. And besides that though, Hex, my boy Hex was a DJ. My boy, shout out to Hex. I mean, I'm always give it up for him. Almost every song you hear me, I'm gonna say some shit about him. I mean? But he's the one that inspired me to do that. Dog. He's the one that inspired me to do that. we continuously have conversations. His situation isn't like nobody else's. I mean, well, I'm pretty sure we all got family members in that type of situation, but he's unfortunately incarcerated at the moment. But yeah. Besides that, though, that's the boy right there. I mean, that's what started everything. That's what started everything. He was a DJ. He was actually a DJ. He would have like crates of just records, my boy. So he'd be over there doing his thing, like cool little Saturday, like backyard parties and shit. You remember them?
Yeah, yeah. Backyard boogies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the city was it was popping with shit like that. So that's what got me started with that, dog. And so that shit, he was starting to rap too. So he would just kind of like snatch me up, like, hey, just say whatever, you know. And then they wrote my first raps, and that shit kind of like got me started. I mean, after that, he would continuously try to guide me through it. I mean, but she didn't work out or whatever. After I wrote my first song, that's when I started getting into it more. So I was still going through cases and little shit as a juvenile, getting out or whatever, getting arrested. So all that time, and then when I got out, I linked with fools that I was busted with. Actually, like shout out to the boy Speedy. I mean BPG, he knows who he is. All the homies know Little Tank. Everybody knows it from over there. I mean, but yeah, that's the boy. I mean, since we were 16 years old, we were doing our shit. I mean, doing our lavish shit. But he's the one that linked with me and was like, hey man, were you still rapping this shit? Because I was showing him we be in that motherfucker chilling for doing our shit. I mean, still pushing the program. I mean, we were young kids at the time, but most definitely he's the one that kind of plugged me in. He had a cousin. He's like, my primo got a studio and shit. So that was when Strictly for My Gente came out. I did the best I could with that. I mean, at the time and shit. That was actually 2019, I believe. 2019, somewhere around there. Mm-hmm.
So that was your first song, you would say?
Yeah, because she wasn't. We had tapes and shit, CDs back then.
Okay.
It wasn't like how it is now. Digital and shit. You just go to the shit. Everything's digital. You know what I mean? So
you go to your phone now, homie, and your laptop, and it's all right there, dog.
Yeah, everything's right there. It don't go away. You know what I mean? You can't take that motherfucker off if you wanted to. You know what I mean?
Now, yeah, I want to say real quick, shout out to Stoney up in here and everybody showing love and everybody from that section. If you guys missed the High Notes event, go look at the recap. A lot of dope recaps there, including myself, Kasper, Kapone, other artists, Lil Tank, everybody. Don't want to make it about me. Yeah. And it's like that right there the other day was pretty dope.
I mean, all of them, Mr. G, I mean, he didn't pull up the homie Chino the P. I mean, Chino the P. All the homies, you know, we out here. I mean, I got 10% on the battery. You guys want to go to the spot for charge shit?
Now take your time to, hey, whatever makes you comfortable, my boy. We ain't no rush. Now, I want to thank that real quick.
Not at all. We move at our own pace. You know?
Facts, my boy. It ain't no rush. Like I told you, we get on here. Anybody that gets on the platform on me, it's the artist first and them. It's about me personally, bro. We're normal people at the end of the day. You know, we can't just always set up and look perfect. We keeping it real, you know, raw and fresh, what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. Shout Stoney up in here. Thank you guys for being here.
For anybody out there listening, always do that. Nothing's rushes this for us. I mean, it's for the love. At the end of the day, that's what it's for, right? I feel like that's what it is. I'm telling you.
It really is, my boy. It really is. And hey, for you guys that don't know, that's why I mentioned that the event the other day is there's going to be more like it. You know, Kush Stocks is coming up. You know what I'm saying? If you guys don't know about that, there's going to be a lot of dope artists performing there. But I just wanted to say real quick to my boy Kasper Kapone. So after you made your first song, after you know it pushed you forward to be where you're at, I know you told me, that's why I brought that up. So was that your first show over there at High Notes, or like how did that go, my boy? Tell us your experience on your first performance.
Oh man, hey, I liked it a lot, right? I felt the homies there, but I mean, I just felt like we could have all been together more. I mean, like united a little bit more. And I mean, I feel like every other race has their supporters and people that make their shit pop. I mean, it's up to us to do the same thing. I mean, that was my first performance, and then you see, I know you mentioned the Hood Stocks. I'm gonna be there too as well. So it's gonna be on the 26th, according to the information that I got. So I'm gonna be there as well. And I hope a lot of artists could be there, and we could get a bigger support base, man. That's what it's about, dog. Nobody wants to rap with nobody at the stage. I mean, our people gotta feel it, and it's gonna pop, and it's gonna make everybody have a good time. I mean, bro, there's families there, so I mean, everybody that's listening right now, always keep in mind about families. You know what I mean? There's no need to get all crazy with people when there's family members around. I mean, we keep it professional. I mean, There's no need for that shit, dog. There's a time and a place for all of that stuff, you know. I know that might be besides the subject, but I'm just trying to speak awareness to everybody out there that's listening.
Now, thank you, fool. That's what we need, bro. That was actually really strong. And Frank, if you want to go ahead and speak on that, because I know you have probably something good to say.
No, I agree. Though. Like homies, I think we should all because it's crazy, dog. Because us homies don't really have a tight support system, dog. A lot of times,
no. We got limited resources. We're good right now.
We gotta just grow together, homie. We'll be stronger. We'll make a bigger bag together, homie. Versus,
hey, that's the only way to do it, my boy. That's the only way to do it. If we don't have nobody, like they did it for them, you know, when they heard whatever they were putting out, whenever that shit came out, whenever it first started, or whoever did it first, it don't matter to me. But I'm saying like, for this right now, I feel like there's not a time like this right now. I mean, for us to even see homies on stage, for us to even that High Notes event, that's cool. I mean, that was the first time I went to the Back in the Days. I went to the Back in the Days concert in Adelanto, where the next one is gonna be at, right? So that's the location that the next one will be at on the 26th for the people out there listening. But yeah, I went to that show when I first came back, and it was cool. It was cool to see the people like that, my boy. It was cool to see the people like that. I mean, it was crazy.
Real quick, I want to introduce Rome real quick. He's one of the co-hosts, and like I've always tell all the people that come on here at any time, one of the 6 co-hosts can be on here. But I just want to go ahead. This is the homie Kasper Kapone. If you want to not cut you out because you have things to say, Rome, Frank, all that, by all means, I have no problem muting my bike because it's all about trying to get the best questions and I wouldn't call it content because I don't do stuff for content. I would say share information that's valuable to others, and that's what we're doing right now. Because exactly what you guys said right now, before I get this introduction for Rome on, is that we exhibited that the other day. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like you said it just there. Like no offense, I felt love. Like don't get me wrong, I felt love. But like you said, we talked on the phone, and no disrespect, I was like, you can tell who's young and who's older at the show, and not no offense, but it's because it's like when you're younger in our culture, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Chicano's like laid back, look cool. You know, it's like when you're older, that's when you start opening up and hey, support, you know, and they show love. Because what I'm getting at is the people that were up there are not afraid to show love. And I'm not saying the other people were, because maybe they're just doing their thing. Maybe they were feeling the crowd, seeing how things were working out. Because let's be honest, most of these events do end up bad. But I'm glad that it didn't. Everybody showed love. Everybody clapped. Like, unfortunately, I had to take my nephew home because he's 1 year old and it's getting dark and late. But even when I seen Kasper Kapone finally go on, I was like, all right, I'm gonna stay for a bit. Like that's what I did. My brother and them were waiting in the car, homie. I was like, because I'm the type I show support, dog. I tell all like if people that know when they go to my shows, I go to everybody. I don't even really have to tell them, but I'm like, hey, go up there with me, homie. Go show this next artist support. Like, hey, homie, I want everybody to come with me because that's what it's about, dog. We don't gotta look cool in the background. Nah, homie, there's nothing wrong with going up to the stage and be like, that's right, homie. Like, well, I ain't embarrassed, homie. I was there all day showing love to homies, dog. You feel me?
Like, yeah, I feel you. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean, my boy. And Spencer, nice to meet you, my boy. I know we got the homie right here, right?
My boy Rome,
yeah. What's up? Yeah, what's up?
That's on Kapone, dog. Nice to meet you, dog.
Nice to meet you, boy.
Hell yeah.
But I saw some of that some of the videos and stuff from I don't know if that's the show that you guys are talking about.
Yes.
The one that you just posted, 6 Deuce.
Yes, sir. That's it.
No, I'm good like this. But yeah, that shit look dope as fuck, bro. That shit did look like a good time. I wish I could have popped out and shit. That shit. Where'd y'all have it at?
In Colton, California. It was over there. It was in South Colton to be exact. And it was shout out Fire Cream, you know,
October 13th,
the event, shout out Stoner TV, 5 Productions.
Yeah, no, y'all was looking like y'all was doing your thing, bro. That shit was dope. That shit was dope as hell. Yeah, I wish I could have been there for sure.
Oh, there's gonna be more. There's gonna be more, homies. The first one, dog. But yeah, I just want to go ahead and say, real quick, bro. Thank you, Rome, for popping in. You know, and I'm gonna ask these next questions. And if you guys, like I said, at any moment got questions for Kasper Kapone, anything, you know, he's more than welcoming to them because, as you guys can tell, we got a lot of good homies in here with a good head on their shoulders, and it's great conversation, homie. And I'm glad we came to do this right now. So we already touched a little basis on. If the people don't know, run back the video. The how you came up as far as music, the area you represent, and in a good way. We got to learn that when I tell artists I want people to know where you're from, it's because exactly that. We want to put our area on the map, right? All love to all areas, but it's okay to be proud of your area. So that's what I want people to know. You can make something positive. It don't always got to be about, oh, me, I'm from. It could be like, nah, just I'm proud from the city I'm from, where I came up, what made me who I am. So we talked a little bit about that too. But as your first show coming on to your next show, what would you say as you give advice to artists that you learned from your first experience that you feel like you want to do better in your next and your performance?
I feel like this. I feel like first of all, everybody should be themselves, my boy. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
like everybody's area. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with representing your area, homie, because there's real ones from every section and every place. That's the reason why that even exists. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna
exactly.
go ahead and put that out there and let everybody know that right now. You know what I mean? We need to get together, my boy, and we need to let the voice to the side. You know what I mean, in order for us to grow, you know what I mean, as a Chicano rap artist or whatever you want to call us, you know what I mean, artists in general. I mean, because I feel like our genre of music doesn't have award shows. It doesn't have artist of the year. We don't got no artist of the year. We don't got no fucking we don't have none of that. None of that has yet to happen. I mean, but I feel confident in anybody out there that's like minded or feels the same way. I wanna get on. I wanna be able to go ahead and if shit we could all be a part of this. You know what I mean, we could all be a part of this. I mean, it doesn't have to. It doesn't that area that you come from doesn't have to determine anything else. You know what I mean, and for the people that are out there that are lost and don't have no direction, you know what I mean, that's a perfect avenue for them. You know what I mean, if you have something to say, then say it. You know what I mean, because rap is a reflection of who you are and what you've been through, whatever. And I mean, if you're not saying what you've been through, and it's like, what are you even saying on there? Eh?
Exactly. You know what I'm
Facts,
saying?
facts.
My boy, like,
Now it's supposed to be an art to express ourselves, literally that, and that's why you hear pain. That's why you hear realness, because we're explaining what we're living, and that's why it's shame that we don't have those outlets like that. Because you're right, and that's exactly why people like Cali Hood Media, etc. People, I'm not gonna toot my own horn and say myself, but I'm doing my best to try to be like that, and give that to. You
come on, my boy, you have to do that. You have to do that.
know what I'm
Shouts out
saying?
and the homie Boom and anybody else that's out there trying to do this off of the love of doing it though. Like I said this in the beginning, I've been saying it. I'll probably say it all night though. Like look, like really, I really mean this. I think love is the strongest emotion out there in the world. You know what I mean, love is the strongest emotion. If it's love, if it's love, but you do anything for love.
Straight up, homie, and yep, straight up, yeah.
You do anything for the love of it, and why not? Why not? I mean, other people are doing it as well. I mean, we're not the first ones to do it. I mean, I'm not mad at that, but I mean, shit, we could be the next ones to do it.
Exactly, homie. We could be the ones to change that. And like that's the reason why I keep bringing up that show and going back to that because can I tell you something, dog? Respect to y'all. That's not like I'm gonna be honest with you, fool. Like I don't think I'm special better than nobody. So that's why I went out of my way to be like, hey, homie, you're Kasper Kapone, hey, you're this, that, everybody, because I wanted everybody to know that's what we're there for. Like that's
Right.
why like my whole team, they bring the energy, the love, the respect. That's why I did my most. I was bugging my homies every performance. Hey, get your asses up there, homie. You better go show them fools some love. Like, you know what we came here to do because exactly that, homie. How many events go that smoothly these days? Not many, homie. So it was good that, look, families were saved. My nephew was like, think about it. If I had my 1-year-old nephew, that's the first time I left somewhere like, damn, homie, I felt good leaving that place. I didn't feel weird. It felt love. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry for cussing, but I mean, it's a shame that look, anybody for other people listening, it's a shame that we can't do that and people will not come for certain reasons because of some certain things that they think might happen. Like there shouldn't be nothing like that going on. If there's a 10-year-old kid right there, 13-year-old kid, 16-year-old
Right.
kid, that means that this must not be the location to do that. So out there, bro. Like a lot of people won't come or they think that because these fools are this or they're from there. Or, nah, man, we gotta put that shit to the side, bro. We gotta put that shit to the side. If we're putting that shit to the side in and at other times, one time, then we could do it twice. We could do it
Straight up.
do it 4 times. I
Once
mean,
you do
Straight
it
up.
once, it
I mean,
starts
I'm not gonna
to
get
take over.
cracked. That's active out there in the streets and or gang banging. I don't believe that's even a thing no more. So if you're saying you're gang banging now, like I mean. I get you might be, but you're not gonna do nothing in front of no kids or no if he's with his girl. And I mean, like, you can't involve none of that. There's a time and place for all of that.
No, a big no.
And that's not the time, and those are probably on your streets, and if those might be your streets at the time, and then there's families there, then you gotta respect it, dog. Come on, mama. This is fundamentals, my boy. This is ABCs. These are 1, 2, 3s. I mean, come on now, like we gotta be way smarter than that, man. Come on, bro.
Right, so.
Come on, but let's show our people love, though. Let's show our people love. If we could do it right here, I mean, it's kind of off topic, but last Sunday of the month, 4th and Parliament Mars, every last Sunday of the month is a location where motherfuckers go and they rap there on stage, and there's a lot of low riders. You know, you see our people there. As far as Chicago,
that's a good idea.
You see a lot of us there.
That'd be good that would be good though.
If we could do it there, we could there without no pedos happening, no incidents, no everybody keeps the peace because of those situations. Then we could do it anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere. Yeah, I'm just speaking that shit. My bad.
You speaking that real. That's what these interviews are for, homie. Like, I want to be able to get the best realness out, dog, because hopefully we can help the youngsters and other people with it. You know.
Nah, bro. Now, for real though, you saying some real ass shit. You saying some real ass shit. You know.
A lot of times, it makes you scary if you go somewhere and don't trip on somebody. It doesn't make you a scary, homie. It makes you a smart individual, my boy. You know what I mean? You just know how to move different.
Oh, yeah.
You know? That's crazy. I don't go everywhere. I go everywhere trying to give people the much respect that I can possible, homie. Polite, respectful, excuse me, thank you. You know what I mean? Hold the door, all that.
Yeah, absolutely. Those are that's the shit that we should have been taught as children. I'm pretty sure all of us were, you know. I'm pretty sure of it. I mean, they told you to say please or thank you, and I mean those are like I said, fundamentals and shit. But for sure, yeah. They got the llaves, I think.
You smart, homie.
Real quick, Rome.
I got to with you, homie. Keep moving.
My bad. Hey, Rome, real quick, if you got a question,
I see you, dog. I see you.
Yeah,
smart,
yeah.
Man.
If you got a question for Kasper Kapone, go ahead.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Smart.
Shit, who got some questions?
Smart.
Say what? Where's it at? You got on my weed?
My bad. What y'all got going on, man? What's new? What's new in this world today? I still got a few more questions later, but I want y'all to ask some questions. If y'all wrong, good media.
You guys met. I know.
Anybody got some questions, man? Go ahead. Shoot away.
You prefer Kasper? Kasper's cool, or?
No. I really go by Kasper. That's really my name. I mean, the Kapone came after because of that. You know, we were trying to change it up. Just to make it, there might be somebody with another name.
So my bad. How do you pronounce it?
And other individuals that might be,
Yeah, true.
So people just call me that, Cash.
Yeah. Are you on all platforms? Like, can everybody would they want to search you up? Where would they find you?
You can look me up on YouTube mostly, right? YouTube mostly. The all platforms thing, I tried that. I just gotta get a better understanding of how all of that moves, right? So I try to use TuneCore because that's a distributor. I'm just not familiar with anything like that. Matter of fact, this phone this is my first iPhone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's all good.
Trying to get into the motherfucking the technology we got these days. You feel me? Like with the phones and whatnot.
Keeping up, that shit is changing all the time, bro.
So I was looking at that. I think this. I don't know what TuneCore and DistroKid got going on, but I know that DistroKid will release it faster than the TuneCore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. I think what you should try though is United Masters. Try United Masters.
I seen that as well. So you know
that one's good. That one's good.
Yeah, the TuneCore was a little complicated, so I mean, I just gotta check them out. Then you know what? They don't really cost too much either. So you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure you could use the distributor for that, so that they could get it on all platforms or whatnot. But I think you just gotta find the way as an artist. Is for anybody that's out there that's an artist, you should become familiar with every distributor that you have, because nowadays we don't need well, I mean, shit, we don't really have a Chicano rap label that's been like that though. Like, I mean, now that we're talking about it, shit, I wish we did have one that we could just go to, like, like the go to, like, these foods are real, this is what it is, and they gonna get all artists in there, and like it's like some death row shit, like me back then type of shit, like,
Yeah.
feel me, like type of shit. Well, I mean, shit, that's yet to come, but I think it's in the works. I think we could get that going, bro. I think we could really get that going. You ain't gotta be all,
bro.
but I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you should definitely check out United Masters. You mean like it'll put you on all platforms? You mean all the homies or any of your supporters and everything could find you on all platforms?
Yeah,
You mean that'd be dope. That'd be dope. Me,
I'm
and
gonna
then
talk
you start to
about.
make money. You start to make money off of that shit too. It's just a yearly subscription. I think like $70 a year or something like that.
Yeah,
That's nothing. You mean?
it's never too much. The thing with me is like it's just I have to understand it. Bro. I have to understand it. How it goes. Like how it works. I mean, like exactly, like, because that shit be throwing me off sometimes, dog. Like that shit throws me off. But and then trying to rap to at the same time, it's like, damn, I gotta worry about this and that. It's like you wanted to when you wanted to hit. So I produced probably like one through TuneCore, and then they didn't even put it on like because I know they put it on like they put it on social platforms as well. And I think that's a big part of it, all of that. I mean, so if you're an artist out there right now, always try to figure out how that's gonna be, and because it has to be like original beats, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah. You have to have like the license to it. Like if
Yeah.
if you did
Only
if I mean if it's something.
right, because they have a big database. You feel me? Like they're gonna know if
Yeah.
it's not what it's supposed to be. So I mean, shit, that's awareness as well. I mean, shit.
Yeah. Another thing is like vocal samples. You mean like if you find a beat and then they use like something from another song, you can't. You mean you would have to have like approval from
But
the artist or whatever
my
that
thing
may
is
be.
this, like I've tried to do stuff like that. Like, okay, for instance, the app Shazam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like, okay, so you could matter of fact, there's been a couple times where I've actually bought some beats off some dudes from like Instagram or anything,
Mm,
right? And I'll Shazam them, right, just to see if it's if the Shazam could pick it up, and the Shazam would
mm.
still pick it up, but you can still
Oh
post. So it's like it's so crazy though. There's so many little like different loops in there and whatnot. But I think I gotta learn all of them maybe, or like like try to. It's just, it's a little complicated. It gets a little complicated sometimes. I mean. If you got that laptop and you're trying to figure out how to put out music or whatever, and I mean, so you can get paid for it, because I think that's at the end of the day that's what's important. You want to get paid for your music. You don't want to.
hey, you want to get paid for the work, the stuff that you're doing. You mean? Of
Yeah,
course. You want to get you're putting income. You want outcome too. You mean like
exactly.
you want to see the
That was
paper
raw.
come out too.
I
So
like that.
yeah,
That was
but
dope right
it's
there.
I appreciate
That
it.
was
But
dope
but
right
it's
there.
true though.
Oh yeah,
But
you ain't come. You finna put outcomes on both of those.
yeah, it's like yeah, you got to. So,
I'm gonna get out of here though. I'm
but
gonna get back to the kids, my boy. Oh, it's nice to meet you, my G. Hit me up, dog. Hit me up on Instagram, homie, and we'll network together. Six Deuce will thank you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just give you my information, dog.
That's
Get at me.
way.
From there, my boy. Nice to meet you. I appreciate you, homeboy. It's nice meeting you, my G. And I'm gonna get back to my kids and shit.
Yeah,
But
you
I'll
handle
be
your business
watching from the.
thing. Do your thing. Do
From
your
the
thing.
all
Shit.
right.
Hell yeah.
Message me though, my boy. We'll fucking we'll lock it in, G. Hey, salute to you, all your homeboys, your barrio, everybody, homie. It's all love. You know what I mean?
For sure. This little homie, I got him with me and shit. He's my little, I mean, he's my little security. Keep him with him. Keep him with me. But yeah, for
Same.
sure.
Say
All right,
that's right. Kasper Kapone, that's right, my boy. Yeah, that's right. You
My
know.
boy.
But hey, I want to say real quick, shout out Cali Hood Media, Frank. I know you had a goal, but when you watch this, hey, thank you for coming on. Thank you. I just want to go ahead and get you guys introduced. You guys make sure you go follow Cali Hood Media. Come on, don't be shy. It ain't nothing. It's free to show love. You know what I'm saying? It's free to show love out here, dog.
Free.
But yeah, I wanna say thank you, man. A big thanks, and again, everybody that's new, shout out Kasper Capone, shout out all the co-hosts, shout out Kelly Media for coming in here, shout out Rome for coming up in here. And if you guys can go follow SR Broadcast, but shout out El Benny de Kelly. I'm gonna go through the comments real quick. Shout out HBC Chemistry again, and Minor with Lil Tank and Stony hopping in Pie Productions. Shout out Johnny Fuentes, but they asked El Benny de Kelly said. For Kasper, is your estilo directed for the calles, or would you say your estilo is for you? I'm not. I kind of get what he means, but the way it's tight kind of confused me. But maybe it's because I'm faded. It's not him. But what I'm guessing he's saying is the estilo you have. Is it? Would you say in music inspired by the streets, or that's just like your estilo, like how you've been? I'm guessing it's kind of what he's asking.
I think it could be. I think to answer that question correctly, right? I thought about it right now for a couple of seconds, right? But just off of that, I think I could say that it's both. I could say for sure it's both of those. From the guy, I'm from the guy, you know what I mean? And then I mean everything that I'm speaking about is about this, you know what I mean, or about anything that I've experienced. So I mean, I could honestly answer that question and come at you with a good response to that. And I could say both, my boy. If you got another question, go ahead, run them. Boy, I'm here. You know what I mean, uh,
Yes, sir, man. Hey, but real quick, I want to go ahead because I know Rome's gonna have some dope questions for you too. Uh, back to what I was saying. This is more of a statement, not question. So I want people to know, like, that's what we do on here, and that's all I ever aimed to do. That's why I created this channel because, again, I say it probably every interview, and it's okay to repeat that because people don't always watch the other ones. And it's like in my life, everybody else's life, you got your own personal life. So this is extra what I do, not a bad extra. I go out of my way to do this because exactly what we were talking about earlier,
You
we
love
don't
it.
have a lot of those platforms or outlets for us. So if we can help create those and teach people something along the way, and they can grasp and be like, hey, homie, I'm glad that Cali Hood Media, One Underground TV, SR Broadcast exists, Pothead Productions exists, because I feel like they actually help us. They actually plug us in. They actually help us bring together. And every event they had was positive, homie. No drama, no battle. Like, hey, it's all vibes, you know? And that everybody makes a bag too, because that's the end goal, homie. Like, yeah, we love this music, but I want to see fools make it. And the type of dude I've always been is even if a Vato can do it before me, I will do that. I will never block away or hate or not work with a fool just cause to me, bro, everybody deserves a chance. Everybody deserves a shot. It's just on the individual to keep pushing. Same for myself. But and that's why I respect people that do keep it pushing and for the right reasons and exactly that to help bring us up, bro. Because we're not trying to exclude nobody, but what's wrong with saying, hey, we don't have those outlets, so let's create them, you know? Because it's all love. We don't care if you're black, white, brown, Asian, homie, come through, bro. It's all respect. But it's more like we don't have a lot of like awards for us. We don't have that recognition. Food just only knows from movies or backgrounds, extras, all the good stuff. They just want our food and our women, homie, but don't want to give us a chance. Let's be real. Let's be real, my boy. You know, so we gotta keep it a bug, homie, like and help other homies coming up. That's why I was excited because okay, look, people don't know. Before I threw those shirts out, I was supposed to sell them. My homie didn't, but I got a good idea. My team helped me crowd like, homie, just throw out shirts and show love to people, dog. It's
Bro,
not
I saw that shit, bro. I was like, oh, bro, this motherfucker guy. I was like, that was a good tactic to get everybody like, oh shit, like, I mean, like everybody was fucking with that for real.
not yet. And I did that
Hey,
because it was just, my bad, Kasper, go ahead.
no. Hey, I seen you do that, my boy. And the first thing I said was the homie gave it up. I seen. It was one of the clips you guys posted on Instagram or something. We had seen it, and I was like, the first thing I said, I was like, the homie gave it up. The homie gave it up for sure. For you see that right there? I like, see
Not
that's
yet.
love. I was like, that's love right there. Remember that shit when the homie started out the shirts and shit? I was like, yeah, for sure. He gave it up for sure.
I was like, that shit was dope. I was like, that shit was dope. And then another thing is like, you know what I mean? Like that's like I get it. We're not rich and you mean so like we're still trying to we're on the come up, you know. So the fact that you even did that, I was like, damn, bros, like bros really did that shit. I was like, that's what's up. You mean like that's for real love.
And
You
I
know?
kind of thank God for that one because moves like this, things work out for a reason, right? So, yeah, let's say I did get the shirts printed how I wanted and I did sell a couple, but at the end of the day, I was more happy knowing that that's what it's about, homie, is that sometimes the money, you know what I'm saying? We want, we are trying to make a dollar, homie, but it's like sometimes, homie, it's the love, you know what I'm saying? It's the respect. That's where it can take you miles and not miles and miles and full take you the distance all the way. So
So
it's like,
somebody gonna have that shit and they'll be like, Yeah, bro, this is from one of his first shows, bro, before bros blew up type shit. I
And
mean,
Nah,
that's
yeah,
what
and
that's kind of what was going through my
that's it
head and
right there.
shit.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just gonna be legend. Hey, I swear to God, hey, people, anybody that got a shirt for me, I mean, unfortunately, I wasn't able to go ahead and give it up like that. You know what I mean, but I did try to push them around. You know what I mean, there's just I think certain individuals that I might have knew or whatever, they were quicker. They were quicker. And I mean, and, I didn't even charge them for the shirts either. I think the homie, as a matter of fact, I think the homie Speedy I gave it up to earlier, put some money in my
facts.
pocket and took a shirt.
He
He
said,
put some money.
"Hey, nah." I was
Nah,
gonna
he
say,
said no. You get. He said you're
can
gonna get
can
paid for this.
we
You know what I mean, so.
can we buy merch from you? Do you want to tell the
Oh,
people where we could buy merch from you? I
nah,
think that'd be a great thing to tell the people.
yeah, for sure. I'm gonna have that available soon. I'm just working on it with my guy. I mean, yeah, for sure. For this next show, it's the 26th in the Adelanto Stadium. You gotta plug it in somewhere. Try to bring the car. In the Adelanto Stadium for sure. We'll have some for sure. Some merch for you guys. I mean,
Thanks,
the
bro.
Ghost Mode shirts. I don't know if you guys seen them. I tried to buy. I tried to throw them out there. And I mean, like I said, everybody snatched them up from me. So, but for sure, we'll have something. We'll have something available for that show.
That type of like thing reminds me of like that old type of style. Like a motherfucker would go make a mixtape, hand them out. I mean, sometimes you got to do shit to
Mhm.
get your name out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And like
you guys do.
some
Yeah.
yeah, and that's honestly that's like
Hey,
investing
look,
into yourself. You mean don't take it as a
yeah,
loss, take it as an investment into yourself.
yeah. I mean, she got to go up. You got to go up. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes it costs you $2. Sometimes it costs you 90. I mean,
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
No,
straight
for
up,
real.
homie. Straight up, dog.
Yeah. 60s felt that
costs you
shit or
90.
what?
Nah, hey,
Yeah.
nah. Walmart looked out, homie. I'm gonna reveal something to y'all. That's the reason why I told myself, like, man, homie, especially I gotta show love because I'd be a cheapskate if I did it. For it was $1 sale shirts at Walmart. The
Oh, okay,
shirts,
okay.
the shirts that are usually like 10, $8, like the white shirts. I was like, man, homie. So I was like, I ain't even tripping. I was like, man, God did it for a reason. But point is, ain't about the literal stuff. It just goes to show what we're trying to do as a group. But I want to say it's an important question, not to get off track, because I respect, and you guys better go see that Kush Stocks. Kasper Capone's performing with many of the talented artists,
I'm so
Lil Tank,
happy.
Blazing J, Trips
Shout
ODG,
out
Willie
Trips
Mack,
ODG. Yeah, Trips ODG did his fucking thing too. My boy over there with the fucking snakes and shit. I was
Rattlesnakes and
oh
shit.
Oh,
Like,
bro,
hey,
I was like, bro, I hope nothing bad happens, bro. I was so nervous, bro. I was like,
I
fuck.
was nervous too when I was
I was like,
next to
I
him,
do.
homie.
Yeah, I was like, I do not want bros to get bit in the middle of his performance, bro. That should be the worst, bro.
And I got us, homie.
Yeah, yeah,
God got us,
God, oh
homie.
God, oh God, bro. I was like, fuck.
Fool,
That fool's
it's
so
fully
confident, bro.
venomous.
That fool's been around him so much. He raised them and shit. He's so confident around them, fool. It's just
yeah,
effortless. You mean the way he
and
does it? But damn, fool.
the homie was
I
so
don't
on
know.
point. Offered he's like, hey, fool, if you want. The first thing I thought about was Selma Hayek. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta go find the next Selma Hayek to go ahead and put that thing on her shoulders like we on dust to dawn. You feel me?
Straight
Like,
up, homie. Yeah, yeah. Hey,
I
that
was,
fool's a fool though, dog. Like, hey, I love my brother. Shout out Tripped Out Reptiles. Go check them out. You guys need exotic reptiles. That's your man. But fool, I was performing next to him. I didn't even know he got the rattlesnake. I was like, I tried to play it normal, Kasper. I'm not gonna lie, Rome. I'm not even gonna front on me. I was right there, like, damn, homie, I'm gonna get away from this fool. I walked that way. I'm gonna get away from this fool.
Yeah, nah, bro.
But
Yeah.
they said a great question. They said, Kasper Capone, are you independent or are you looking for a record label? That's a great question, my boy.
uh,
That's a great
hey,
question.
I'm just trying to do this. I'm really honestly trying to do this for the love, dog. So whatever I put out there, my boy, I'm taking the time. Now before maybe the first time, because I was okay. So I was out for like a year and a half after Speedy was able to go ahead and put me in that studio, and that's when
Shout out to
everything.
Speedy, homie.
That's when you guys started barely hearing music from me. But I've been doing it for since I was 9 years old, my boy, 10 years old. So everything. But like I said, like for me, fool, it's not about nothing. It's about what you've been through or what you talk. So that's what I'm talking about on there. On all of that, it's events that happen and everything that I'm in there that I'm talking about. Some of it, don't get it. Some of it. I'll be honest with you. Some of it, it's a little. You know, when people are bullshitting and when people are lying to you, there's a
Okay.
difference. Like I could tell you something. He could put 20s on it. I mean, he could put 20s on it. That's called bullshitting. I mean, it kind of somewhat happened, but it didn't happen type of shit. But I'm gonna always give you the real one. If you ever ask me, anybody got a question about anything, you can come and ask me about that. And I mean, so I'm not gonna say 100% everything in there when you hear some shit. I mean, it's gonna be true. I mean, but there's some truth to it. In other words, you feel me? But
Yeah.
yeah. So that's that right there. I'm gonna keep it real. That's being honest. I mean, that's ain't
Yeah,
nobody
that comes
that.
with every writing. Like every writing, though, you got to make it work. Sometimes in the rap or in the story. Sometimes I
Yeah,
mean, you're not lying. I
yeah.
mean, sometimes you may be emphasizing on something but you're not lying though. I get what
That's
you mean.
the
Nah,
real.
there's
That's
truth. There's truth in our raps.
yeah.
Allegedly.
There's
You
truth
know,
to it.
the feds, allegedly, my boy.
Allegedly, if the
Excuse me,
feds listen in,
I was just fucking around. I ain't kill nobody. You feel me? Like
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's allegedly, homie.
I ain't
Hey,
buddy. I was just saying. So people say that shit. Sometimes people get the misconception, dog, and they think that shit's for real. I mean, that shit is not for real, bro. It's not for real.
exactly.
We were just
My
talking
boy
about.
Kasper Capone's a good individual, homie. He don't do stuff like that, and the feds better stay away, homie. Let this man live his life. You know what I'm saying? Let him be great, homie. Let him be great. That's it. You know what I'm
Buddy
saying?
out there, everybody out there that's listening, and that's the artist and that's the kind of rap artist. Please listen to that, dog. Please. I mean, because it ain't like that, dog. We know that. We know that. We're just trying to get it in. We're just trying to be artists like everybody else.
Yes, sir. Nah, yeah. So if you guys want, I'm gonna show it right now. Here's one with Lil Tank called "Sliding on the Daily." You guys go check that out
Ooh,
on YouTube with Kasper
okay.
Capone
That's
featuring on that track. Boy got off, homie. I'm not even trying to say like to blow smoke, homie. Like 100%. Y'all gotta go check that out, homie. I sent the link right now to HCB. Anybody wants it, I will be sending it to you directly because I don't mind helping the homies out. You know what I mean? Hey, like I told y'all come on here, homie. Just I'll do all the work, homie. Just share what y'all feel like y'all gotta share. Like you said, we be ourselves and just do something great with it, homie. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna read the other questions. El Benny de Kelly said, as an upcoming artist, what's your biggest challenge? And what do you think needs to happen to get through that challenge?
okay. Yeah, shit. I mean, since this interview started, I mean, I always reflect that. So I feel like this, like just to answer the question, my boy. So the question is, what's the biggest challenge, and what do I need to overcome it, right? What do I need to do to overcome it, right? Yeah. So this. The biggest challenge is that what I just said earlier, my boy. If you're listening to this interview and you're paying attention, and anybody that's coherent and that can understand some things, then that's what it is right there, homie. I mean, shit. You just review the video. Review the video. I mean, review the video, and you're gonna. So basically, and if you don't want to do all that, then you're on right now. Then this is what it is. Look, the biggest challenge is that, my boy, is getting this all together to make that way to where we need to go, and to overcome it is this right now. This is awareness right now for everybody out there. Like I'm trying to put it on. I'm trying to really come with it. I mean, I'm just a regular person. I'm not nobody. I'm just a regular person, my boy. But I see what it is for us right now, and I see what kind of emotion we got and what we don't got. And right now is the time. Right now is the time to do that. I mean, so when you see them pack shows, because I feel like it can happen. And now that I'm putting it out there, that's in somebody else's brain. So your brain is a strong thing. Sometimes subconsciously we don't know what happens. We don't know what's going on in our mind. But if you see that in your mind, and another person sees it in their mind, and another person sees that in their mind, that's a lot. That's a lot of things right there. And I mean, just one person. But when there's two people on the same mission, you get a lot accomplished with two people. But you could get three. Oh shit, me, you might be unstoppable. 4, 5, 6. But we got a big network out there. I mean, our culture is big. There's a lot of Mexican people out there. I mean, for not to just put us in a category, but I'm just saying. I mean, that's ultimately what I would like to see. Number one, I would like to see my boy Six Deuce in a suit. I would like to see my boy Speed in a suit. I like to see my boy Little Man right here on the side of me in a suit. I mean, the homie Rome right here in a suit. Everybody that's a part of this. The homie Frank that just got off the phone with us. You know what I mean? On the chat with us. You know what I mean? Everybody, Looney with a Tootie, Chino the P, everybody, my boy. I mean, that's what I want to see. That's what I would like to bring to people. I mean, I hope nobody tries to go and steal my idea. You heard it here first, though. Shit.
Yes,
Benny.
sir. Keep it a hundo, keep it a 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Everyone, go ahead if
Yeah.
you have a question for him, and I'll ask this next question that El Benny de Kelly. But if you have anything to say, you want to ask him, by all means, my boy.
I want to say something for Benny real quick. I feel like also another thing is like for sure, work on your craft, know your pockets, know that you're trying to perfect, get comfortable with something, learn something new. Don't ever get comfortable just doing one thing. And then I would say like quality over quantity. You mean
Oh,
find somebody that's gonna make sure that when you come out and you spit your shit, you sound fucking phenomenal. I mean, because you can have the style. Now it's all about the quality. How do you sound in the mic? You know what I mean? So,
oh,
and then instead of putting out a bunch
um,
of tracks, put bangers out. I mean, you put in a quality shit out. You know what I mean? That's
it's
one
like
thing for sure, for
like
sure.
basically that like you gotta have more than one hustle. That's this is how I interpreted it. What you just said, Rome. You gotta have more than one hustle, and like how you said, don't stick to one thing. That's what I got out of that. And the next thing that you said, don't quantity over quality. I respect that as well because I mean when I came out with that first music that I came out with, it wasn't nobody wants to listen to something with the trebles too high, with the voice
Trust me,
so low,
I know
I
exactly
mean
what you're talking
it's
about.
hard to. Yeah. I mean, nobody wants to do that. You want to come out with quality, and so you got to take your time
Mm,
with what you want to work on. Sometimes, if you could get it done fast, then absolutely get it done
yeah,
fast. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
I'm just saying that's what you said to me. What you just said right now is how I interpreted it. I mean, I hope that's for the people.
It goes a long way. You mean the quality does go a long way. You mean like homies could be bumping that shit in the car. They could be like, oh, instead of having to be like, oh yeah, bros didn't get to the studio, he could just bump that shit and everybody bopping their head and like, damn, bro, this shit sound fucking. Damn, who's this? Who this? Who this? Yeah,
Yeah. What
this
is it?
wooty woo. You know what I mean? This the bros right here. I put you on. I put you on.
No,
But
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Also, visuals. I don't have no visuals out there yet. I mean, I gotta get some visuals, man. I gotta get some visuals. I think people want to see visuals, not just audio. You know?
Yep.
yeah,
And
no,
because
for sure,
sometimes, I
for
mean,
iPhone
sure.
goes a long way.
yeah, I mean, absolutely. Like I said, shit. That shit. Everything goes a long way. Everything goes a long way. That like you said, the quality. So if you're up and coming artist right now, look for quality, my boy. How it sounds. You know, when you're done with it, and if it's compatible with the car, if it's compatible with the inside, with the speaker that you Bluetooth to, if it, and I mean, if
Right,
it sounds
right.
good on all platforms, like they say, like all platforms, it should sound the same. I mean, it should bang. It should be, and I mean, it shouldn't have to have that sound in it, the little screeching in the back. I mean, the homie was in the back. He was kind of
Yeah,
when he got
sound like you record outside. I mean, nah. I mean,
Ah,
I'm not bagging, but I'm just saying if you got a project like you guys saying you love, take your time.
yeah, for sure, for sure. I
But
had
get it
a,
done, and you get it done also, like you also said, because that's also true.
yeah, true. I had a question for Kasper Capone, my G. You like in the studio, like or when you go and record a track and everything like that, do you go in with like a written or do you go in with like you freestyle, you punch in bar per bar? Like how what is your process of making a song?
it.
Like how do you come in?
Honestly, it just depends. It just depends on the vibe. You know what I mean, so I'm working off on everything that I'm doing. I'm working off the vibe of it. You know what I mean, if this person if I feel like this person is real or raw or to even get there first. So first of all, I had to go through. We have to go through this process. You know what I mean, I'm gonna speak to you a little bit. And I mean, ask you some questions. I'm interested. I'm interested. You know, I'm just like any other person. I'm interested to know. I mean, where you come from. What do you got going on? You know, okay, what is your vision? You know, like same questions that are being asked here, the same questions I will ask the person as well. You know, like so it's all love, dog. I'm just trying to figure it out the same way they are, and we'll get into it. And I feel like if I feel like okay, I'll even check them out. I mean, might do a little research on them about it, but solely on his music, you know, or where he's
Yeah.
mean, if I got to do another type of background check, I'll do that too as well. I mean, I just, you know, that's how I'm getting it in right now. It's all been off of the love, and fortunately, so thank God for that. I mean, I feel like everything that happens is supposed to happen. Some people might not agree with me or whatnot, but cause sometimes situations get fucked up, and you find yourself in a fucked up situation. Sorry for cussing, but
Now you good. You're
yeah,
not.
No, no,
Let
you can
me
cuss, bro.
interrupt.
You can cuss. You're out
Like you can
there.
say fuck, shit, fuck all day right now. You good?
oh,
It's
told me
just
not
the
to
first
cuss.
5 minutes because if you want to get monetized like that way, I can help our artists because it helps reach you guys reach further as well and growth. And the channel will be able to grow better. But YouTube, I don't want to say deep. They're gonna demonetize me. I don't want to talk my side on them on me, and they be like, "What on me? What were you saying?" Hey, they sent me an email like, "What'd you say about me, my boy?" Like, nah. But point is,
Nah,
they prefer.
they just release our shit on YouTube. So I mean, they're cool though. They're cool though. If you think about it,
Yeah.
like their feed, man. They let
Shout
us release
you,
our shit
shout
on there
YouTube.
that ain't our shit. I mean, so I mean, they straight with me, shit.
Yeah, shout YouTube, but now yeah, my point is they get a little sensitive. But it's YouTube. The people like the owners of YouTube, like they have their rules, their guidelines. But they said El Benny de Cali said, for us viewing, what can we do to support your growth, my G? I want you to go ahead if you want. You can you can answer that. And I actually got something I want to say on my part, how I feel they can help you. You know what I mean? Just my personal opinion. No, my bad, my boy. I just say, if you want, you can tell the people like what would you feel that would help your growth right now. Like,
I'm thinking about more. I feel like I got hot shit. I mean, I got hot shit. My shit's hot, but I mean, I'm putting shit out on YouTube more than anywhere, any other place right now. You know what I mean, and that's just because like I said earlier, the distributor's a little different. So I gotta figure out how all that works. I mean, but aside from that, I got other real life problems I got dealing with. I mean, and like I gotta make sure I work. I gotta make sure I do this. I gotta make sure I'm doing everything that I need to do as a man first before an artist. You know what I mean, so and I'm barely learning those things. Unfortunately, I was gone for some time. You know what I mean, so now that I'm here, it's like I gotta work on all those things. I gotta catch up. I gotta be on point, my boy. I can't slip. I can't slack. I can't be out there trying to portray some shit that I'm not as well. I mean, so you gonna always hear some real shit from me. But yeah, I mean, to help me, I mean, shit. I mean, nobody's really looking at the YouTube that channel right there. I think it might be complicated because if you go to it, it'll say Kasper Capone. You go to it, whatever, and there's a couple of them. You know what I mean, and that's because when I first got out, I kept having problems. I mean, I lose my phone or something would happen with my
Oh,
phone.
okay,
that's me,
yeah.
my boy.
So like separate
That's
That's
accounts and shit, different accounts,
Yeah,
that's
so
me.
two accounts. Yeah.
the one that's the recent one, you gotta find the recent one. The recent one is a picture of a child. I mean, it's a kid. That's actually me at like 13 years old or whatnot. Well, that's where all the new shit's at. And so it's like it'll go, and it'll say like "Ride for Me" or something. And that's the song that was like one of the first songs that I came out with when I did it with Speedy. When I first got into the studio type of. I mean, and I think that beat is even like some people use that beat as well. Like a lot of those beats are like used or whatnot. So that's another thing that would help me as well if I could put some original music out there, original music. You know what I mean, and I could put that on because that's gonna go with it's gonna be compatible with whatever distributor that I have. You know what I mean, and or maybe I just gotta find out what distributor would let me release that. That's why I said shout out to YouTube because YouTube would let you release that shit. You know what I mean, and people would actually look at it and they could bang it, whatever. I think it. Am I right or
Yeah, you can
because
put it up, and as long as they search you up, and can find the link, and they'll find you. It
Yeah, so,
just
so sometimes it'll just get copyrighted though, so like it won't really
yeah,
like let you get paid off of it if you were to get paid from YouTube. So
yeah,
that's the
like
only thing about it.
oh,
yeah.
okay. I think I've seen that. I've seen that before as well. I mean, I've seen that before as well. But
Yeah,
ain't no telling. I just be trying to work anywhere I could work at. You know, and, like, if he said that was his beat, shit, that's his beat. Shit.
Hey,
yeah,
homie, it is what it is. I
yeah.
was just trying to make it sound better,
But
homie. You
yeah,
feel what I'm
but I
saying?
lit that bitch up. I made that
Yeah.
motherfucker sound banging.
Yeah.
He,
On to say real quick, shout out Jojo AZ, another dope and real supporter, solid dude and camarada. And me personally, I mean, I'll have you read this question because, like I told you, my boy, I already know it's there. I really don't prefer to fools. I mean, not on my end. I don't like respect to everybody in their sections and hoods, but
Hold on, wait.
I,
Okay,
I don't make it political on here or nothing, and I doubt he's saying it disrespectfully. But I don't
can
want
I
to ask you that question out of respect. But
he asked me,
can I add on to something for you for the to how they can support bros? I would say just honestly try and get him to that point where he could get monetized on YouTube, I guess. So you mean like we're reaching that certain amount of subscribers and reaching that certain amount of views and
yeah,
likes that so where he could get paid off of
no,
YouTube. You know what I mean?
they're stupid low. The views are stupid low. Like they're low. I ain't in front. They're hella low. I mean, like But I mean, shit. I got bangers. I got bangers. My shit bang. I mean, It ain't. I'm just only coming real. I'm only coming real with it. If I mean, shit, you feel it, then you feel it. If you don't, shit, you really don't. I mean, but
And that's how it be. That's how it be with anything you work with
the
anything you
beginning,
make or anything you do.
like the newest shit, the newest shit is like a couple months old. You feel me? So that ain't, you know, it's barely starting. It's barely starting up again, and I feel like I got a little bit more motion. Like I said, this is probably the time right now for all of that right now. That's the way.
Now, facts,
Damn, my
and
shit.
one thing I want to say, because that's why I didn't want that question just because it came, but I do want to also add on that too, is that this is one thing I could say in my personal experience. Like I was saying earlier, it's free to show love. It's free to search somebody up. It's free to go to their Instagram and, hey, look, homie, show love. I'm gonna repost you. Even if one person looked at it, even if they didn't, your homies didn't like it, they still seen it. They still in their head. So that way, when let's say they go to a show or they see him on the street, like, oh, homie, you're Kasper Kapone. Like, oh my boy posted you one time. It goes a long ways, homie.
Yeah, for
Or
sure.
even like we can't be afraid to show love to each other, because that's what happens. Is a lot of artists, they get into this weird, it's okay to be iron sharpen iron and good competition, but no, we're all trying to come up and there's no such thing as competition. What I mean by that is, bro, everybody's at their own pace and we're all just as great, you know, and nobody's better than nobody.
Bigger than the crew, bro. Ain't no
Yeah,
one man bigger than the
exactly.
crew.
Like
That's that beat shit.
it's
Yeah.
all love, and it's like that. And a lot of these people confuse that, and it cause. But see, me, a lot of people like y'all that think, like you said, the same mindsets. We're able to come together and do different, because that's what helps the artists grow. Is us
Yeah.
being united. And yeah, it's easy to say. It may sound like everybody says it, but nah, it's true though.
Yeah, from the beginning, it's been like that. Like the action show right there. So for me to even release anything, period, that's because the homie came through and helped me out. I mean, and we went over there, and I was with them, and I mean, but I'll be over here. I'm from over here, but I'm over there. Like, give me like wherever
Right.
over there is, wherever over here is. I mean, but it ain't no, it ain't hard to tell, my boy, because we're really out here. We're really out here. We're really out here. I mean, I know, like I said, I've known him since I was a young kid. So, uh, shit, everything else is like it just came with it. It just came with it, and I met that person through there, and then that person through there. So everybody that I'm fucking with right now is I met somebody through somebody. You know what I mean, so that's all love right there. That's all love.
Yep. And
Uh,
also we
Six
can
dudes.
do what happened.
Are you gonna read the comment about the with the Emilio Zapata?
Nah, yeah, I'll read that. I could let him read that after, but it's nothing disrespectful. I just don't like
Yes,
talking about.
bro said with all due respect.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
not.
no,
I'll
I just
read
want
it.
to. Well, you don't have to ask me, but can I see it so maybe I can respond to it?
It's right there that way. Cause it's just I want to be respectful on me. Like I
Oh yeah,
told you I
oh
wouldn't
yeah.
bring you on here.
Like I said, I'm from Pomona. I'm from Pomona, California, and San Antonio and Kingsley is my general area. But so anywhere from Indian Hill down to Mission, if you know where my city is, anywhere from Indian Hill down to Mission, from town to Indian Hill, Indian Hill to Mission, or Indian town to town, Mission, San Bernardino Road. You know what I mean? It's a box. This is the box of where I'm from. So you know what I mean, you can hear it in the music. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard to figure it out, my boy. You know what I mean?
Translate.
And then here down the town, I be tripping San Bernardino Road, homie, and down the Mission. Man.
Hey,
That's where it's
if
at. And
you
not only that, but I understand why he might say that as well, because I'm not gonna leave it out either. I'm from Las Vegas as well, so we be in Las Vegas,
Yeah.
know that
shout out
area and
Vegas,
located there. Then I'm in Las Vegas as well. So that section is from Eastern to Charleston, from what's that uh Maryland Parkway to Bruce. You feel me?
Tropicana and Ellis.
Those are the yeah.
Tropicana and Ellis is all my homies.
Um, who's is that the what's that the north west side? Tropicana? That's like the
Yeah,
see
Tropicana and Ellis with the Sonoma apartment.
That's like what the West Side, no?
I'm from Pomona, California, first and foremost, you know. But
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
so influential as well so I'll take the time to go ahead and explain that as well. You know what I mean, so that the people know, and they don't. It's not a big thing. I mean, everybody knows this, you know. So yeah, I'm originally from here. The homie on the side of me.
Shout
He
out,
from
homie.
I mean, he's from Las Vegas, but we're from the same neighborhood. I mean, I'm from out there as well. I spent some time out there, and I mean, we all do. It's traditional for us. I mean, but yeah, bro. So our section is over there, but it's Trop Nellis. I think Nellis is like Nellis. That goes in the east side, no? That's the east side.
Yeah,
East
that
side.
goes over here on the
Yeah,
east
that's
side.
what
That's
because
where I'm
my
at.
And
What's
like
that?
not to talk hoods or nothing like that on my side. I don't want to come off the wrong way, but my it's originally from 101st and Budlong in South Central, and then we're in the southeast where I'm from, and we got homies on Tropicana and Alice on right there.
Oh, see. So you're familiar. You're familiar. You know exactly what I'm talking
Familiar,
about.
my boy. Very
You know
familiar.
exactly. This is not something that we're not the first ones. You know, we're not
You know
the
what I'm
first
saying?
ones. We're not.
Exactly.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it does happen like that.
And I shout to your homies though, dog. It's a good thing for we get to come together, and that's even more connections, homie, more music, more people coming up, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, that just goes to show. That just goes to show everybody out there that's listening, man. So that means, come on, my boy, we're bigger than that. We're not tripping on nothing. I mean, if me and the homie getting in, the homie on the side, we've been doing it. We've been doing this, bro. Like it's
Yes,
time,
love.
my boy, and thank you to both of you guys and everybody that's been a part of this hood media. I mean, I met the homie. Make sure you slide me that info when we're done this shit. I could tap in with him. And any questions, any question, I feel free. If I don't think I can answer that, then I'll tell you to please skip. You know, like respectfully, always respect, always respect. You mean?
No, yeah, I want to say real quick, you have the option where it says comments, not private chat. Make sure it says comments. If you want, can you please write your Instagram so the people I'll post it and they can follow you?
Oh,
And then if you want, you could put your YouTube name or a song at least to where they can find it. You could put your IG in that song, type it in. You don't got to be the link, just enough so that I could put it and they can screenshot it and go search it up. Because I mean, if you can put the link, even better. But pretty much your Instagram, they want to know where to follow you, and then one of your songs that they can find your YouTube at.
Okay. So it's telling me to log into the email or phone. Okay. I can use that one. Yeah.
But hey, thank you, Romo, and I want you guys to go ahead and show this man some love. Like real talk, and much respect to all the co-hosts in Rome and Calihood Media. Everybody always shows love to help make this happen because that's exactly what I make time for, homie. Like all I do 100% is take care of my kids, mind my business, homie, and want to see people win, and I think that's good enough, homie. So everybody out here, make sure that's the part of the growth that's easy. Everybody in here right now is doing exactly that. Just the simple trying to add him on Instagram, trying to go share his stuff, all that will help the growth. And of course, like ACB Chemistry, shout out to him. He's the type. If I don't want to get too into depth, but he be giving me some dope advice that's in the industry that like even opens my eyes, and just stuff like that can help us, the little keys and gems that we can drop to homies. Because a lot of fools gatekeep. That's what I mean. There's fools that feel like, oh, nah, I got to keep this to myself. Like, nah, homie, like any game I could give, any outlet, anything I could do for the homie, let me know, bro. That's why when I told you at the show, hey, bro, advertisement, anything you need, homie, you send me. I told Lil Tank, anything you fools send towards my way, I'll post it. I don't care if you send me 100 posts in one day, homie. I'll post it for you because that alone will help you get out there. Because, like I said before, one more eye, one more set of eyes on your work helps you a lot. My bad. What you saying, my boy?
Hey,
My
cool.
bad.
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I can't even hear you. Right?
Okay. So you can't hear
Wait,
me?
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Nah. I can't hear shit. Right? I tried to log into the thing to leave the thing at the comments, so it wasn't able to do that. It said that we were having trouble with it. That they were having trouble with logging into it.
How
you
about
can shout me
come
out, my
back
boy.
and come
That would
back
be
in?
cool. For the people to go ahead and do that. I can't really hear you. So how would I tap back into this?
And press exit or look and come back in.
Okay, I can't hear you. Let me see.
I just
I'm gonna
Six
leave and
text
try to
him.
come back.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, like that.
Right.
Yeah, do that. Yeah. But now, yeah, real quick, where I'm gonna do it for you guys too. No, Kasper Kapone is not a Norte rapper. I'm not gonna say what he is because that's not up to me to say, but he's not a Norte. No disrespect to Norte. Shout out Farmero, shout out Diablo, shout out to all the homies that come up here, up north, down south. You fools show love, homie. I show love back, dog. I'm not on that. I'm a grown man, and I know that's not what you're trying to be on, but I just want to put it very clear. I respect any man that shows love, any woman, whoever. You show respect, I'm gonna give it back to you, homie. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I want to say shout out Calihood Media for back up in here, Frank, yo, and I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do it myself on my end.
Hey,
Cause
bro, I want to say like even if he was a North rapper, fool, good fuck, dog.
not
my
Nah,
thing.
yeah,
It
it's
don't
a
matter
bad.
to me. As long as a motherfucker keep it a $150 with me, I keep it a $150. That's cool. You cool with me as long as you real. You mean? I don't care. I don't care where bro's from. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where. As long as you're cool with me, bro, I'm cool too. Like that's all it is. I only fuck with the real. I don't give a fuck what side whoever person's from or whatever. And that's just me though. I don't really fuck with sides. I
Oh
fuck
no,
with
no,
like
man. No, not to interrupt
loyalty
you,
or
bro. I want you to continue that because I'm interrupting you, and I'm so sorry. Nah, we're not saying that, Emilio. We're just making it clear how we show love. Continue, Rome Spencer. Go ahead.
no, that's it. Just bro, like pretty much like if somebody keeps it a $150 with me, then like I really care about real, bro. Cause you mean like I'm pretty sure there's everybody from each side has their own people that are real. You know what I mean? Like, and then everybody has their own people from their sides that be switching up and snaking people and shit like that. It honestly doesn't matter about the side. It matters about just how the person was. You mean raised and shit. So like, if they real, then I'm cool with it. And if they not, then fuck around from me. Like I don't need that shit. But that's how it is. And but yeah,
Yeah,
hey,
yo.
my G,
Yeah, yeah. We had a
yes,
little technical
sir.
thing.
You can hear now?
Yeah, I can hear all that.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's it.
But I went ahead and posted his Instagram name to go ahead and help him out. You guys go follow him. Look right there. You guys can't miss it. That's how it looks.
There you go. There it is. Hell
You
yeah.
guys can. He has some new music, and like we're talking about, help him grow. Like all this up, share all this up, hit all this up, hit all his links. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. You know,
Been a
that's
couple
the
months. It's been a couple months. It's been a couple months, my boy. So that's just a couple. That's just been off a couple of months. I mean,
now, homie, just the beginning, dog, and let him know, homie, we coming Kush Stocks 2024. Y'all expect to see him perform with many others, homie, and you know what I'm saying, just the start.
come listen to the music, man. Come listen to the music, man. Be a part
Come
of this.
tap in.
But the love is gonna get us everywhere we need to go. Hmm?
Sorry, bro. Yes, sir.
Uh, Kasper Capone, my G. I want to ask, like growing up, who were your top like 5 favorite artists growing up? Like just being like somebody that kind of put you into like, damn, like I want to rap. You mean like, oh, this shit really put me into that mold. You mean?
Man, you know what? Hey, Rome. That's a really good question, homie. Man, dog, I was inspired by so many different artists, you know. So, uh, like shit. Like, I mean, I'm not too old. I'm like 30. I'm like 33, right? I must have
Mhm.
been 34, probably like in a couple weeks, right? Uh, so when I was coming up, I was introduced. Like I mentioned Hex One earlier. So Hex, that's my boy. Everything that fool was knocking was like that's what I was listening to. You feel me? So he
Mhm.
inspired me with this music shit. So that I mean, like for the first questions, I'll repeat them again. I mean, so he had a bunch of records, my boy. So I would listen to all kinds of shit. I was listening to Pac. I was listening to Matt.
Yeah.
I was listening to that No Limit shit. I was listening to all the Hot Boys. I was listening to everything South. I was listening off. So I was off of that. I was off of the South shit. I mean, that's hip hop, but that's another I guess genre of music. But I don't really feel like that. I really feel like really whoever is influential, because then I could take you even to like I remember banging Click Out One
Hey,
all
shout
Mm.
out Click on One, homie. Shout out Bad
right.
Boy, Romero, Esther Brown.
I was listening to Little Rob. I ain't gonna front and act like I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was listening to That Crazy Life. I was listening to Night Owl. I was listening to Little One, all the other San Diego rappers that were coming up at that time. I mean, fools were acting like we were in elementary school, and they were acting like they were from San Diego. Motherfucker, I just school right now, my boy. Like I've been in school. She been in school. How the fuck you from? They were there. That's how
Like my boy, how'd that work out? My boy, it's crazy, dog. I just seen you yesterday, dog.
that's how influential that it was, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I'm from Dago and shit, like even shit like that, like because of that shit. So the things you say that it's a power, it's powerful, my boy.
Hell yeah, bro. It could switch up a whole motherfucker's mood.
Yeah,
I mean,
shit, what?
with the way you be hitting a beat, bro, it could switch up a person's mood. You mean they could chill. You could be spitting some chill shit. Motherfuckers be wanting to chill. You can spit some hot shit. Make a motherfucker want to go outside, go crazy. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like, let's go catch the ops. You know what I mean? Like, so it really be like that though. Like, music is very influential. It really
yeah,
is.
definitely. It's important to
Yeah,
realize.
that's why it's a good way. That's why it's super good with people that have like when it comes to hip hop and shit. You have a message. You mean?
Yeah, Definitely. I agree. I second that. I run with that 100%. For sure. So we put a rack on. Fuck it.
Yeah, hell yeah. We're very influential with the words. You gotta at least know how to use it. That's how you see it.
Yeah. Can you ask Vanessa?
That's how we influence each other, and that's why even with what we do, you're right. I heard Kasper Kapone say something like about what you put out there is very powerful, you know. So that's why we got to be careful on what it is, you know. And that's why even me, dog, like I'm like we all should be at that age now. There really even shouldn't. This should be all ages should be like this. But I'm at the mindset and age like most of us are. At least I hope so these days that a lot of the BS don't matter, homie. You know, you think more about like, see, I'm so busy worried about what I'm gonna do to better myself or take care of my family. I don't even be tripping. Like sometimes I be forgetting I got enemies, homie. You know, it's crazy, fool. I be forgetting, like, what? We don't get along. Oh, my bad. I forgot. I'll be big. No, I'm just kidding. But, you know, it's like when you're that positive and you ain't worried about the BS, homie, it don't go across your mind like that because you're too worried. Like I always say, when you're too busy handling business, you don't got time to worry about the rest, homie. You know what I'm saying? You're not even tripping. You know, at least, unfortunately, like even you were saying earlier, we have our life situations that you know things come up. We know we have our lifestyle. Things happen, homie. But when you make the most of it, you can't stop obviously the inevitable. You can't stop what the devil may throw at you, homie, you know. But what you can control is your reaction to it, dog. You know what I'm saying? How you handle that. So it's like I feel like if we learn to handle things with more compassion and ease and understanding, homie, because there's a lot of things in life and situations to where a 5 minute conversation or a solution will fix it. There's too many problems, blow up, like even this rap game. There's fools that can come together, but don't, because boom, one misunderstanding, the other fools are beefing it, and you know,
Homie, it's not lying.
and that's kind of why I feel like even in life, you even got homeboys we grow up with. We're cool. First moment you tell them no, or fools mad. Fool, we're beefing, and when I'm mad, it's like
think twice about everything that you do, my boy. That's good right there for sure. Absolutely think twice. One sudden, just because of your reaction, how you might feel at that time, is called self-control, my boy. Try to exercise self-control, my boy. A person might get you mad. Like that's like if you with a female, bro, and you with a female, and she's like talking, you're like, okay, she's a female, I'm gonna leave her alone. She hits you, it's like, oh, whoa, wow, you just hit me right now. You don't want to hit her
the
back.
homegirl domestic violence. The
But
homegirl domestic violence.
bro, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Twice. That's the perfect that I could compare it to. Is always think twice, my boy. Always think twice. You don't want to, but at the same time, you don't want to be like, oh, you're the. I mean, but that's what I got. That's what I got out of that right there. For I really think that that's some real shit. For I mean, there's been some situations that have happened. I mean, we don't get into details with them, but I had to go ahead and just let that slide, right?
Yeah. Right. Hey, my boy, thank you for saying that, dog. Because my daughter, dog, she's taught me a lot. You know, I'm gonna just say from my experience, homie, and patience is one of them, dog. And I ain't perfect on this, man. But one thing I will say, like I even caught myself just yesterday. Like I came back because let's just say, bro, the whole week, and this always happens like that. People think when things go wrong, it ain't meant to be. Nah, homie, sometimes it all falls apart so it can fall in place, homie. So it's like this, right? When I had a whole rough week, everybody has, you know, everybody has their hardships, but the whole week leading up to the show, homie, when I tell you, it's only God I made it, you know, because it was kind of questionable. Like, didn't have the ticket till like a week before, didn't even know I was gonna get it, but God made it happen. Didn't have a car ride, boom, was lucky to get the car ride. Point of the matter is, dog, it was a tough trip, came back, but what I got out of it, you know what I was grateful for going through it? I got to meet you fools. I got to make things like this happen. We got to make things like this happen. We're able to see where we're going with it, more connections, and that's exactly what it's about, homie, because it's one thing just to chop it up with a fool, but versus now, homie, we're actually out there. We're trying to create something because if a bunch of fools want it bad enough, we can do it too. We can have our own shows. We don't gotta wait on, no offense to other fools. I'm respectful and grateful for every opportunity. But like you said, rewards. Because the truth is, homie, one day we're all going to get in our 60s, 70s. And what's wrong with owning record labels and helping the younger generation? Or, hey, homeboy, I want to help you come up. You know? Point is, dog, is we all going to shine. We're young and still styling right now. But that we got to also understand we got to make an impact. So when it does come our time, we got to hang up the mic, you know what I'm saying, or whatever it may
That's why I
be.
told the little homie, I was like, man, hey, bro, like, hey, shit, I can't do this shit forever, bro. Like, and a lot of people, honestly, a lot of people have been telling me the same thing, my boy. So it's important to look to the next generation. If you're a father, even if you're a father, if you don't have no kids or whatever, always try to support the next ones. You know what I mean? And show them the right ways. That's important, dog. It's really important for us to do that. And I mean, that's vital, dog. That's priority number one, dog. Is to let everybody know, dog. Like that shit is not cool. I see you on Instagram with the thanger. It's not cool, dog. Don't do that shit. That shit is not cool. You don't get no respect. I'm just using that as a. But sorry if anybody has. I don't know if Romeo, you have something to say about. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, no, no. I didn't even have nothing to say and shit. But that is true though. You be like, don't talk about that. People posting shit with shit on there and shit. That shit is not good, bro. That shit will get you caught up in a case for real. The feds will use that shit against you, bro.
Yeah,
Don't
don't do
don't
that,
do
dog.
don't
They'll,
do that.
even if you like I said, like I said earlier, homie, when you're saying things in your music and it might not be true, you're bullshitting a little bit. I mean, that's fine. But if they think that you're not bullshitting, bro, that part right there is gonna be the
Bite you.
first thing that they're gonna convict you on, bro. So don't
Damn,
do that. Don't do
The
that,
feds
please.
don't play, homie. The feds and the state don't play,
Anybody,
homie.
anybody could do that, man. For a kid could do that. A kid could put that together, my boy. So you gotta be smarter than the next. Come on, dog. Like, don't do that shit, dog. Please just don't do it, dog. Nobody wants to see it anyways. No, nobody's gonna think you're cool for that. I
Now I
mean,
have facts, and one thing I want to say and put out there too, like, look, and I want to make this very clear to everybody is that that's a great subject to talk about, dog. Because I don't talk about it because I don't really consider it jail time. But I took a little daycare baby visit to clear up my juvenile record for 2 weeks at the county, one at the towers, one at the over there at Supermax, and in and out. It was because I ran away from placement when I was young, and they either give you a
hey,
choice:
boy.
hey, spend one more year. Yeah, they're like spend one more year in placement or do 2 weeks in county and get it over with and clear up your record. I was like, hey, homie, I just want to get it over with. I'm done with placement and camp and all that. But I looked at it, have to deal with all that, but just I only dealt with placement because let's just say, thank God I didn't get caught up for any other BS. I'm lucky
Sure.
it was only just
'Cause
fight and assault
that's
or
how they
whatever.
that's how they will get your ass. They will put your ass on probation or whatever. And matter of fact, man, dog, they got my little thugs like that too. For I love them motherfuckers to death, dog. I mean, they will catch you like that, my boy. I have some recent events, dog, where they try to and like I'm saying, my boy. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying right now. Don't post the shit with the thing. Don't do none of that stuff, and it just hurts me a little bit because I could have had gave him that game, dog. You know what I mean, I could have gamed him that game, dog, and I couldn't. I wasn't able to in time, my boy. So I mean, but like the homie said, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for reasons, dog. You know what I mean, and I mean, shit. You can't do nothing for no reason either. You know what I mean, so like I said, everything happens for a reason. You know what I mean, everything.
Right.
Hopefully, we could clear that up for him, dog. He could be back because I don't think that nobody deserves to not to be in the cage for the rest of their life, dog. Like that
I
shit is
don't wish
horrible.
jail on my worst enemy, homie. Straight up. I don't wish it on my worst enemy, homie.
When in jail right now, you gotta be wet. If you fuck with me, from a boop up your ass when I see you.
Yeah.
Don't be doing that shit. What you going to jail for? You think that shit cool? Motherfuckers think that shit is cool, dog. I'm telling you,
It's
dog.
not, homie. It's not, dog.
Homies out here right now, and they be thinking that shit is cool. They want to be like, oh yeah, I was over. Like that shit ain't cool. That shit ain't cool. That shit is not cool, my boy. That shit is a waste of time. It is a waste of time. There's nothing there for anybody that's trying to make any type of difference in this. That's not a place for nobody. I mean, and
Straight up, my boy.
I've been through it. I mean, I've been through it. I'll give you a quick recap. I mean, I was 18 and I caught 10 years, bro, and I got out and I was 29, 28. And then I went back in. I was only out for a year and a half. I was just in for 3 or 4 years, you know what I mean? And just came back right now. That's why I'm 34 years old. And I'm about to be 34 years old. I mean, come on, dog. That shit is a waste of time. You learn a lot. You learn a lot. I learned a lot. I learned a lot. Uh, uh, it ain't nothing nice, my boy. It ain't nothing nice. I mean, nowadays it's a little different. You know, we don't have no war. We don't have no wars with nobody. I mean, like on the streets as well. And
Yeah.
so if anybody wants to talk this shit at a professional level, my boy, nobody's supposed to be doing nothing to nobody. So why is it not the time for us to go ahead and do what it is that we need to do? I mean,
Exactly. And come together, homie, and make it what it is.
business wise.
and let's talk
Shout out
about
Lil Swift. Lil Swift even said something like that, bro. He said the exact same thing, but in different words. That if fools really knew what it was, there'd be even no point to be what we're doing now, and we could really come together and make something big, dog. And that's why it's like, but one thing I want to add to that to end off, not to interrupt Ron, because I want him to get it off, because I feel like I'm interrupting Spencer's, is that with that thing, I said in my songs, no cornballs. I said in the background, I said, they ain't hood trophies, they just do it for the photographs. Got caught up for posting guns. I could have told them that. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, nigga, that's a
Like,
bar. What the fuck?
so it's like,
That shit was hard. What
you
the
know,
fuck?
like it's crazy, bro. So like, I don't so because reason why, dog, when I talk about
Hear
those,
that shit though. We want to hear it. Can I get a link to that though? I want to
I
hear.
got you, my boy. I got you, bro. Thank you.
I think that was sick. That was sick.
That was hard as fuck.
And shout out to y'all, bro. But the reason why I said that, because it's sad to say that 2 weeks I told you it was just to clear up the placement stuff. But when I was there, I met a homie that he knew me, and he was like, Oruru, he knew one of my peoples. And I'm not gonna lie, at the time I was just, I ain't gonna talk too much when you're supposed to, just resident, I ain't gonna get too deep, I wasn't really into all that yet. I was just still, being a kid and shit, But because I was still young, just placement, dumb stuff, and then I just went there to clear it up. But then he showed me, like, look, homie, this is what let's just say, dog, y'all fools want to post so badly. Let's just say they keep track, homie. They gave him a whole 10. That's all I'm gonna say, because it ain't saying too much. They gave him a whole 10-page pamphlet of what they had on him, which was everything. All of his Instagram, his homies' conversations. So while you fools think they're not paying attention, they think 2018, we're in 2024 with the best technology, bro. So it's like,
when they need to, they will.
Exactly. So that's why we're saying it, not because we're perfect. It's just more like, for example, I don't even say it. I have a music video, Hood Lullaby, right? A music video. 100, and I said it with the camera. This is me saying it flat out. On my kids, they're real life props. They're genuine BB guns. Fool, you think I might have, like, come on, fool. And it was just more because my little nephew, like the one that's in the video, he thought it was cool. But I'm not gonna get it. You think I might hand a little kid? Come on, fool. Let alone even have that. Like, let's be real, fool. They were straight up BBs, but that's entertainment. But let's not be these fools. Like, but you want to get on the camera. Let's say you do, whoopty whoop. Now it's like, homie, what? We got this. We got that. And it's a shame because nobody deserves to be in there, homie. We do lose good friends and family, sadly, because let's just say they may not have meant to do it, because we're all young. We're all young.
I'm going to say, too, I want to say this. Ain't nothing harder in life for me, dog. I think in life, dog, just from what I've seen, is to be a Mexican, a homie, pretty much a homie in prison is the hardest thing to ever be, dog. It ain't gonna be nothing nice. I swear, I promise you, dog. Don't do it, dog. Don't do. The jail is not for us no more, my boy. I mean, jail is not for us, dog. It's not the spot. It's not the place for us to be no more. The prison is yards is not the same either. I mean, like that shit is just it's all a different direction, dog. And I mean, it's opposite, kind of like I feel like what it's been before, whatever happened or what's going on right now. But I respect it. I always respect everything. I respect everybody. And everything. But I'm just saying, it's just better for us to move in a different direction now. And I mean that with all my heart. I would only be genuine with everybody. And real with everybody. I had to get that off. I get that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I heard this story. This saying, like, this old head, this youngin had came in. This old head told him, he's like, how many seconds? And the youngin was like, how many seconds? What? He's like, how many seconds did it take you to get your sentence? And bro, he thought about it, and he was like, damn, 26 seconds to get 10 years. 26 seconds to get 10 years, bro. That's all it took. I mean, because you wasn't thinking, you was impulsive. You know what I mean? I was like, damn. I was like, that shit hit deep.
Mind you, I went to the store. Like, I'm gonna tell you what, I went to the store, and the dude wanted to sell us a cigarette, right? I can speak about this. These are not nothing that's not.
It's not pending no more.
It's already done. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real with everybody, and I will always, like I said, I'm always be genuine and sincere with everybody. I went with the homie. We went to waste some cigarettes. The dude didn't want to sell them to us. We didn't have our ID. I was 18 at the time. So he didn't want to sell them to us. So when I came, I'm thinking it's the same routine. Anybody that's going to the store and they can't get no, even if you are like 17 or 16 or something, you're gonna wait outside for somebody and you're gonna try to tell them.
Yeah, it's called fishing. You was
That's
over
the
there fishing.
most logical thing to do. So I'm thinking we're going outside to ask somebody, right? But I had barely got shot. I was on crutches. Well, I was off the crutches, but I'm walking. You know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
I'm comfortable enough to walk. It's not that far from the location. I wouldn't whatnot. And but the homie don't got no money though. We don't have no money. We didn't have no money. We was to go to the store to get the cigarettes. And I'm not going. My bad. We cut that part out and we start from here. But
You good? You good? You good?
we get there and we had whatever. He didn't want to do it, so I'm like, hey man, come on. And then as soon as we came out the store, I'm thinking we're gonna copy from someone else. Somebody else gonna do it for us. And then they're like, he's like, hey fool, did you see that? I'm like, see what? He like, there's hella bills on. He's like, just come on. So there was. I'm like, what? So I'm not gonna leave the homie. I'm not gonna never leave nobody that I'm with. I mean, I'm not gonna leave nobody to go do something. If he's with me, he's my homie. And not only are we homies, but we family. I mean, so that's another thing too. There's a difference. There's a difference between that. I mean, I ain't got no homies. I don't have no homies.
We got family, homie. Sir, it's it, you know.
Nobody that's around me is my homie. So if I'm fucking with you, dog, we family, my boy, and that's that, dog. And there's a reason why I'm fucking with you. So that means that there's a reason that I'm fucking with you. But yeah, so he went around the counter so fast. He went around the counter so fast, and I'm like so fast that the clerk didn't even see him, right? So I'm like, hey, bro, I'm trying to throw him off. Like, hey, can I just give you my birthday? You know, like, and he's like,
Yeah.
he looked back. He like, what the fuck? Yeah, so what I'm thinking is he was trying to swing on the homie because he tried to like, I don't know if he was trying to grab him. I just seen motion with his hand. So I grabbed him with the left, like with the left, like like so I could catch him and pull him over the counter. You feel me? So they for this dog. Look at homie. All that was on in that motherfucker, dog. Long story short, dog, was like $200 in ones, $260 ones or some shit, and ones piece. So it looked like a lot.
Yeah.
Looked like a lot. They cut me down. They cut us down the way, whatever. Uh, I I got 10 years. He got 6. My boy, I had a pending juvenile shit that fucked me up
Yeah.
and gave me 10 years for some bullshit, dog. Like, I mean, so that's after that when I came out, that's when you hear Strictly for My Gente, which was the first projects that I ever made that were digital. I mean, that's that, my boy. That was it. And
Man, yeah, bro. Sometimes some situations be popping, bro. Like shit could go unexpected. Like all you thought you was gonna go do
bro,
is go get some cigarettes.
yeah, you feel
And
me?
wow.
Shit, man, my
Next
boy.
thing you know, bro's locked up 10 years. That's
Man,
crazy.
all I'm gonna say is I thank God that was, like he was with me. Cause all I can say is that's exactly what happened is that he got to me before I was dumb enough to do something totally stupid, but at the same time protected me. Because let's just be real, let's just say there's allegedly a lot of stuff that we just didn't, allegedly, So like God was with us with those times because there's even more.
But that's another thing. Like I believe in this, dog. I believe in God as well. I believe in God as well. I'm a God fearing man as well, homie. It's just that I feel like this too, dog. Like everything that you put out is what you're gonna get in, dog. Anything that you do, you should do it for a reason. Don't do nothing to nobody for no reasons, dog. Not
Don't be
never.
a crash out.
Be never nothing for no reason. I said it earlier, and if you look over it, don't do nothing. Nothing is for no reason. Nothing should be for no reason, dog. You don't never do nothing for no reason, dog. You ask and always think twice. I mean, always ask yourself, okay, at the end of this, dog, like if I'm gonna do this, is this really worth it? Like, do I think that this is what I need to do? I mean, there's nothing wrong with thinking twice, my boy. Don't be so quick to just be like, that's the homie, and I'm gonna ride with him. I mean, cause look at what that shit caught me, and then look at the end of it. Did he stay solid to me? Probably not. Probably not.
Probably
Right?
not, probably not, homie.
I mean,
Hey,
so
bro.
it's like, dog, me.
Hey, bro. I want to tell you this story, bro. That's it. I was working. This is when I was working at a 7-Eleven. I was working at a 7-Eleven, and this one fool came in. And he kind of looked like he was tweaking a little bit, but he was with his girl and shit. He was kind of like fidgety a little bit. So I'm watching him, bros. Look weird, ready. I'm watching him. He goes, he gets some shit, whatever he's gonna get. He puts it on the counter. Oh, yeah, let me get some Newports. Let me get 2 Newports. I was like, all right, cool. Bomb, bomb. I put him on the thing. he's telling his girl, he's like, oh yeah, go wait in the car for me. Go wait in the car. His girl's like, what the fuck? Why I gotta wait in the car? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, bitch, just go wait in the car. And boom, she goes to go wait in the car. And then so then I put down the thing, and then bros looks at me. He's like, how much? And I'm over there. I'm looking, and then bro goes, who? Takes it all, starts running. I was like, oh. I grabbed something. I just threw it at that nigga's head. That fool got all mad. He turned back. Look, I'm not gonna fuck you up. I was like, come here, come fuck me up. And then that fool was so mad, bro. I was just, and here's the thing. I don't think people should go chase people that still, because it's not worth your life. I mean, but I feel like he thought I was a bitch. I was like, what the fuck? So I threw something at his head, boom, and the bros got so mad, bro. Bros got so mad. He turned around. He started tripping. Look, I don't beat your ass. Come here, come beat my ass. And bro, he was so mad, bro. That shit was so funny.
Nah, yeah.
I let him have it. I was like, it's cool, it's whatever. You can have it for.
You can have the cigarettes, my boy.
I had to just write it down, but it got me mad because I felt like he thought I was a bitch or something. But it was smooth though. He's like, go in the car. I was like, damn, bro, chill, bro. So you got her little bitch.
Hey, I put that. About to say that fool was tripping on you because of his girl and shit. Hey, that's just fool. Like, hey, AP. That's not no AP. That shit ain't no P shit, dog. We don't do.
Yeah, shit. Yeah. I thought it was weird. I was like, bro, why you gotta be so aggressive? Goddamn.
Yeah, you could have just asked for the cigarettes. I might have fought you for them.
It made sense though. He wanted his girl to go get the car ready. You mean? Because he was about to snatch and grab it.
Shout out Leo M.
He was just tweaking out and shit.
Yeah, I was like, food, that was smooth, I guess. I was like, I'll give you that one.
That was low though, P. Who's still in
7-Eleven, my boy. Is that bad? Like, it happens to homie. We all, because like I'm gonna keep it real, dog. Me. What were you saying? My bad.
Those are not feeding mañas, my boy. You know what I mean? Those are that's feeding. Like I'm saying, mañas. Like hella cool, like hella cool, dog. Like.
Yeah, I used to do that shit too, though. I'm not even going. That's why I'm not going to hate on him. But I don't know. He thought I was a bitch.
Been there.
Yeah, fucking go in there and then I check who's counting shit, who's over there in the counter. Walk out with 224 packs. Man, they're not gonna tell me. They're not gonna chase me.
They get licensed though and shit. They get that shit back. They ain't losing nothing.
Yeah, God. All they gotta go do is write it down and then they all right. Let me just hold a couple.
I've been clapped at for doing beer runs before. Like
what?
I ain't going there again.
Hey, crazy homie. Rest in peace, the homie Shadow, dog. They gave that fool. I don't know how long, fool, but they gave that fool probation for a beer run, homie. Like that, they weren't playing. It was during the time they weren't playing no more about him. You know what I'm talking about?
Yo.
But this is a little more recent. Like, well, sadly, he barely passed away last year, but about 2-3 years ago, for that, that's when he did it, and that's kind of weird. Look, I'm gonna keep it real. No disrespect, hey, Shadow, but fool, we'd have told this fool, like, fool, you could have hit us up, homie. We would have bought it for you, dog. Like, you should have just told us, fool. We would have bought it, my boy.
Out there, look, hey, fool. Sometimes you're out there in the world, fool, and for the people out there that are listening and still part of the broadcast, the SR broadcast. I mean, hey, look at homie. It comes times, dog, where you don't know who to call, dog. I mean,
facts though.
Right. About that Pac said this. He said, if I who you call when you're shot and bleeding? Like, who do you call? Like, who do you call when you're shot and bleeding, bro? If nobody has
police,
they need to have a person like that, dog. It's so hard, my boy. It's so hard, dog. It's hard for anybody to be out there, dog, in the streets. If you're by yourself, dog, I've been through that. I've been through that time, my boy. I ain't no stranger to this shit, my boy. I live, I eat, sleep, I shit this shit, I speak this shit, I live this shit, Like,
also, you gotta think about, bro. You gotta think about it. Bros is a man. Why would he want to go ask another man to go buy something for him? That's
not facts. Not like
that shit would hit his pride.
Like my whole perspective on not the literal what he did. Because I'm a man of many crafts, and what I say, I don't judge. You see what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, we all been there. You know what I'm saying? I'm more like that's how you were saying too. Kind of both. Rebutting to what both you guys are saying, because it's kind of a mixture of like both of that. Like you don't know who to call, but at the same time, I'm that dude for my homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, homie, call me, dog. Call me, dog. Like, I'd rather you come to me, homie, than get into some pedo. It said, like, that's me. I'm that brother. Like, hey, fool. Nah, dog, fool. You want to get drunk? Let's go get drunk. Don't get yourself in a wreck. Like you said, for nothing.
Hey,
nothing.
Emotions sometimes.
Yeah,
Emotions.
you're right though. You're right. You know.
Might have got mad at the fact that his family was tripping. His mama, his cousin, his sister, his. You know how this shit be, dog. You know,
Yeah, we going through it. We be doing stuff when we be tripping. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
vibe. You catch a vibe. It's the energy, dog. You catch the energy, and sometimes you know, fuck with what I ain't about to be doing that. I'm about to trip right now. Like fuck that. What?
Facts.
It's that fast, my boy. That's what I'm saying. We gotta think twice, dog. You gotta think twice. Think 3 times if you can. Shit, if you can, if you could think as many times as you can, think as many times before you make a decision. That's the best thing to do ever. Don't ever act on impulse. Never.
Yeah, but that's something you got to learn though. You got to learn through it, and especially if it's not something that somebody could teach you. Sometimes you're just so impulsive because you don't have nobody to be like, "Hey, homie, you gotta boo boo." And then sometimes even if you do have somebody that's like that, you're like, "Shut the fuck up." You know what I mean? Like,
And
shut
like,
up. You don't know what you're talking about. And then
he,
bros, the whole time, bros know what he's talking about.
like,
He been what you've been through many more times. You know what I mean? So like it be like that. Sometimes you're a knucklehead, or sometimes you don't have that person
yeah,
there
but
to.
you though, that's it's up to you though, dog. You can't involve other people in that shit and make them feel like it's their fault for not being a part of your shit. I mean, like it just can't be like that unless it's positive. If it's positive, dog, like that's what I that's what I've been up and off of, dog. I went to the high notes, and thank you for everybody that was there. I know a lot. I knew a lot. Fortunately, I knew a lot of people. You know what I mean, I worked with Chino before. I worked with a couple of artists that were supposed to be on that roster. I knew a lot of people. You know what I mean, it was cool. For I know them really good. And I mean, I linked with Stoney and Tank before the show came up. I mean, I know that general area pretty good. And I mean, because I fuck with people around that area. I mean, shit like but if I didn't know that, then I would be shit. What? Like I told everybody, I don't give a fuck if you're who you are, where you're from, or none of that shit. I come to the stage, my boy, because I come to the stage, like come pull up. You know what I mean,
For
and
sure love.
I mean, because I got something to say. You know what I mean, so like that shit. That's I mean, that's what I mean. I feel like that's important, dog. Like uh the supporters, my boy. We need support. We need the supporters, man. So for the people that are out there supporting this right now, like, hey, shouts out to you, like, cause you guys all make it all possible for all of us to do everything that we need to do, dog. Like, we can make that shit real for sure, though. For sure. And shouts out to Rome. Hey, thank you, my boy. And it's nice to meet you, dog. Nice to meet you, dog. Hey, I haven't really got into depth of a conversation with you, but I think we can do that on another note. Maybe the homie Six Deuce could go ahead and plug us in.
We
We can
can. I
Oh yeah,
got
for
you. I'll
sure, for
connect
sure.
y'all.
get
Like
that.
Yeah, for sure.
it's getting a little late in. I want to let you guys, call it in for the night. It's midnight for me over here. So if you guys have any last question, things you want to say to the people, I want to go to my part so I don't keep interrupting anybody. Shout out to everybody that tapped in. Thank you guys. I posted it right here. I'm gonna put it back up so you guys can see it again. Here's his Instagram. I sent links out for his music. So if the people need links, hit me up, dog. Go follow.
And
Shout Kasper Capone, shout Rome, all the other co-hosts, shout SR Broadcast, Calihood Media, One Underground TV, Spill Records, Pothead Productions. You guys know the deal. Show him some love. I want to let them go ahead and say their goodbyes and tell you people, run this interview up, guys. Come back, comment, show them love. If you guys missed it, come back and watch it again. There was a lot of dope stuff, great advice in here. And I thank you for coming on here, my boy. Go ahead and tell the people. You know what I'm saying?
thanks to the both of you. The homie that was on before, Frank, from the hood side, and all of everybody that's been a part of this, my boy. I mean, we need you guys. We need you guys to come and stay tuned with us. I mean, we got fire. We got bangers. We got artists. We got everything. We got, you know what I mean? Just come and be a part of it. Come and be a part of it to help us get to where we need to go, so where everybody could be where they need to be. I mean, and I can't say that if you can't understand it, then I mean, shit. Listen to it slowly.
Only the real understand. Only the real understand. Put like that. Hey, Kodak Black said it one time, real quick, Rome. I speak in code. It ain't for you if you don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
That boy is hard to understand though. That boy Kodak Black, he funny though. All right, well, shit. I appreciate everybody tapping in and shit. You mean? Shout out Six Dudes. Shout out Kasper Capone, my G. We for sure gonna get tapped in. You mean I'm gonna follow you. You follow me, my G.
The level.
And shout out Frank. I appreciate Frank for bro's done a lot for us.
We got
Reason why we have the stuff that we and the reason why we're doing what we're doing. You know what I mean?
I got shit to do.
So,
like, I love us. If you don't have nothing to do, dog, you better find something to do.
tight shit. For real.
Facts, boy. But yeah, I want to thank y'all, dog. I want to thank y'all so much. I appreciate you guys. You guys make sure you go follow. And if you guys don't know, that Rome is one of the co-hosts and he is part of Spill Records. So that would be great for you to connect. Kasper Kapone,
Hey,
you guys do your thing.
I want to hear that song what you said, man, boy. And
Oh no, cornballs! Hey, I'm already saying to you.
That shit
Hey,
hard.
it's called
That
no
shit was hard.
cornballs.
Bro, spit that shit. I'm like, damn.
I,
hey,
I
I
gotta go listen to
said
that shit too.
I said they ain't hood trophies. They just do it for the photographs. Got caught up for posting guns. I could have told them that, and that's fact.
Hey, my
Yeah, I'm
G.
saying that's facts, dog.
Speaking to the youngins. All right,
yeah.
brother. Much love. Hey, yo, y'all
All
be
right,
safe. Have a good night. I'm gonna talk to y'all. I'm gonna tap in.
we get it cracking, my boy. Link with me, my boy. I'm here. I mean,
All right,
Hey,
for sure,
thank
my
you,
G.
man.
I got you.
you
Hey,
see
thank you, Rome.
me?
And,
It's all
and shout Casper Capone. Shout to your homies too. Hey, tell him hit me up on Insta too, my boy. Let's get connected because I got a couple little homies out there, good head on the shoulders. I don't crash shouts like I respect the right direction they're going, so I can tell you got the real ones around you too. Let's get connected, homie. They be out there in Vegas too. They're part of the record label too. They be trying to hit the studios because that's kind of where I'm heading them. I'm like, look, homie, it's cool. It's cool to handle business, but let's make money, dog. Let's bring in the real shit. You know what I'm saying?
doing that. What the fuck are we doing? You're gonna be nothing to nobody, P. Like, we're not gonna do nothing. We're not gonna do nothing for nobody from a cell, dog. I mean,
Facts, my boy. Facts, dog.
fuck that.
And I just wanted to say, dog, let's make sure we help them know that, homie. And thank you. That's why I got a lot of respect for you too, even more after this interview. Not that I already didn't, is because exactly that, homie. You're spitting what these fools need to hear. Because I'm gonna tell you like this, homie, supporting the fools like you and my brother's position and everybody fools I met, you fools don't glorify that, homie. And that's why it's important because fool, nobody's discrediting the homies. Respect for you fools holding it down, coming home, staying solid. The homies that didn't lock it up. But let's keep it real, dog. We don't wish it on our worst enemy. I don't wish it on nobody, homie, because it's like we're stuck. Anybody knows that when you go there, there's
Hey,
real, you know.
I mean, like, hey, fool, like me and you, dog. It's been only a couple times, fool. I only met you briefly, fool. But just our conversations, my boy. And that's the only reason I will even do this with anybody, fool. Like a fool, like homie, I will talk to anybody that I know, and I feel that it is. I mean, because I know they're gonna ask the right questions, they're gonna ask the right things, they're gonna say the right things, they're gonna be the right way, they're gonna act. You know what I mean? Like some people, man. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody, but at the same time, though, you gotta look at our people, my boy. Don't be asking our people no questions that they might get themselves fucked off for, or may embarrass themselves or their people or anything like that. It's bullshit, dog. There's no need for that, dog. Why would you want to get fame off of something that is ultimately ruining us all as a group? I mean, like,
Exactly, homie.
that, dog. I think about my mother. First of all, first and foremost, when things happen, I think about my mother. I think about my. I mean, like that. I just can't do that to nobody. I can't do that to nobody, dog. And I'm genuinely and sincerely mean these things and everything that I say, dog. I don't talk about. I don't talk. I don't never talk. And just say some shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Nah, facts not. If it was the reason what you thought, you come from heart, homie, and that's why I said it and repeat it again. What I mean by we speaking codes, it ain't for you if you don't understand it, is that we speaking that real. You know what I'm saying? We speaking that real, and that's something that you can't teach, you know what I'm saying? That's in you, not on you, you know what I'm saying? So it's like when the fools the real understand, iron sharpens iron, homie, and then that's where you know where it is and where people stand and the genuineness. Because let's be real, fools can only fake it for so long, but the real gonna know and the real are gonna feel it.
I said he did 10 years and he didn't. What? That shit didn't even add up. He said that shit didn't even make no sense.
Who that one individual?
Man, what the fuck, homie? You gonna know what time you gonna know when you got busted, my boy, and you gonna know what day you got out, dog. I mean, you ain't gonna not know that.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
They gonna know about all that, my boy. No disrespect though, no disrespect, period. But lies are lies, my boy, and truths are truths, my boy. You know what I mean? And everything always comes out in the wash. You know what I mean? If you being real, if you being real, you're gonna be real. And if you're being fake, you're gonna be fake, dog. And people are gonna know that, dog. And that's embarrassing to everybody. Like I said, my mother, first and foremost. You know what I mean? I really didn't have no father like that, but I do have a father. I mean, shouts out to him. What's up, Pops? I love your ass.
Yeah, it's out there, bro.
I mean, hey, it's real.
Nah, yeah, but I like that you said that real quick before we ended. Is that exactly that, my boy? That I think of the same way. Like that's why, like when I came up with the idea, because SR means super righteous, and this is why I said it many times. Super
Damn,
righteous.
know that you sound hard, huh? Super righteous.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you, my super righteous broadcast. Y'all know, and it's like we're not perfect as people, but the one thing I know is that what I like to have it stand for is being righteous isn't just being humble, it's sometimes keeping it real and calling out what needs
Hey,
to be called out. But also,
nothing for no reason. You know what I
you know
mean?
what I'm saying? And that's why I respect you for always keeping it real. Other artists like that aren't afraid to keep it real and be your genuine selves, but also spread positivity, because that's the thing. These other fools put false narratives, and you're keeping it real. Like, hey, homie, I ain't trying to make it look cool. Like I'm trying to see, yeah.
I don't need no iron. I'm already creased.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nah, and it's like this, my boy. Like everything we do has to be for the better. Cause like you said, our kids, our mother, our fathers could be watching this, the people we love, and it's like too many people put our people in the wrong direction.
It's the love. It's the love. It's what you were showing, dog. I mean, it's what you were showing. And six dudes, dog. I barely met you, my boy, and I feel like I can connect with you even enough to be comfortable enough to talk to you. Some of these people, I can't even speak to them. If you're gonna
Thank
ask
you, my boy. That's
the
love, dog.
first question the motherfucker asks you is like, in your head, you're like, what? You could
What's
probably
wrong with this fool?
even facial expression. You're gonna be like, who just
like,
the fuck are you asking the shit like that? That's not the question to ask me. Just because you ask me doesn't mean I'm gonna answer you.
Answer it, my boy. Exactly, dog.
Don't answer the question. You don't have to answer that, dog. You're not gonna be famous, or there's no reason to admit that, dog. There's no reason to even take it there. And I mean, how your upbringing was. Sometimes it's embarrassing, dog. I mean,
Yeah.
I can see here, and I'm not gonna never reveal none of that. So if you're asking me how my upbringing was, dog, hey, homie, hey, we don't have to dig into the archives and go ahead and tell you all kind of bullshit and all kind of nonsense, dog. And ain't nobody wanna know about that. I mean,
Exactly.
who the fuck wants to see somebody's misery, dog? I mean, nobody want to see somebody suffer. I mean, fuck that.
At least not no real ones, homie, because there's some miserable people out there that do, sadly. But
talk about progression. Let's progress. When we go, let's head in another direction, the opposite direction of that.
Exactly, my boy. So that's exactly where I want to end it up on a positive note. Exactly why we stand what we stand for, and I'm glad to keep bringing people like you on here, because sadly we did. I unfortunately, well, we are in all of our crafts going to come across some bad eggs, but I had one interview I had to take down because the individual sent me somebody, and you know what I'm saying?
Oh, where's it?
What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had some food that I took him off.
He went above and beyond the Call of Duty, P?
Huh?
Did he go above and beyond the Call of Duty?
Nah. What he did was I took the interview down because his homie hit me up and was just mad that I didn't respond right away. So it's like imagine going like, hey, I got a good homie that wants an interview. Oh, send him my way. I guess, huh?
Didn't respond fast enough?
I guess, fool, and I only took like 2 hours. I was like, my bad, my boy, but this fool hit me up like, hey, homie, but he was from Chicago. No disrespect, to Chicago, respect, but he was all, hey, homie. I was like, oh, I just blocked them, but I told the other fool like, hey, look, another person's actions doesn't reflect yours, but I just wanted to let you know that
they were probably worried about, or it's not the same style. You know what I mean, but
yeah.
Chicago. I respect the Midwest. I respect everybody in any planet on this universe. I mean, but I understand what you might be going through.
No, respect, and like, you know how people operate differently. So I guess he took it another way. But me, I'm not type of individual. So I hit up his boy like, hey, like, I don't know if you know, but your friend that you sent my way was very disrespectful. Like, I'm not saying anything. I'm letting you know that, hey, that's why I didn't give him an interview. But there's no parallel between me and you.
Cool though.
Yeah, but I was like, you didn't do nothing to me, so I ain't gonna judge you. But then that fool proceeded. Nah, F you. I was like, fool, you know what, my boy? I was like, you and your homies. I was like, dog, Blade told me.
On the phone bang with me on the phone line right now?
Yeah, I'm like, all right, dog. I just told him have a good day. Fool just took the interview down. Because I wasn't mad or petty. It was just more like, you know what, fools, they weren't the drama. I'm a grown man.
That should sound like that. Like, you remember when they had the phone line? You know what the phone line is?
Like, back then, the hotline?
Yeah, remember how fools would always be like, that's what that shit reminds me. I'm never going to have a conversation with a person on the phone, P.
Like, yeah, dog. So that's why I left it alone. But the whole point, that's why we keep it.
If I'm in California, if I'm in Nevada and somebody get at me from California, I'm going to be like, Pete, just wait till I get back over there.
Just wait till I'm home, my boy. Man, I like that you said it best, dog, because I've been the same way.
Get at me in the most direct way that you can. You know what I mean?
In person, my boy. And we ain't hard to find. Let them know.
You're hiding.
Yeah, Zane. And I want to say real quick, y'all, to end it on a great note. Again, if you guys haven't, go follow him. Go see what's up. If you like, Rome's back in the building, but I'm gonna like as in the comments, I'm gonna send you right now Rome his YouTube if you need it, and I'm gonna send you his Instagram.
Send it all to me, my boy. Send it all. Send them all. Send them all.
I got you, loco. If you got anything you want to say to end it off, I salute you, your family, your loved ones, your area, homie. Much love from mine to yours, dog. Anything you may need on the back end, promotion, all that, fool, it's never cost a dime, homie. Let me know. Send it to my page, homie. Send it to us. We got y'all, dog. Let's get it, dog. It's all love.
Hell yeah, shit. I mean, shit. Thank you guys for staying tapped in and shit. I mean, look with us in the future. I mean, we got more shit coming up, dog. We got hella shit coming up. We got that event on the 26th in the Atlanta Stadium.
The stocks.
So you can see it live. I mean, ain't no telling what happens in this life. I mean, God is the only one that knows that. I mean, so let's just continue to try to build and be the person that He wanted us to be. You know what I mean? And I feel like this is what it genuinely is, dog. And I don't know if you could respect that or you don't have to. You know what I mean? Shit, it is what it is, dog. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dog. And then I respect that too, because the message that we're trying to push is, dog, just do better with your life and live your life to the fullest, homie. We ain't promised tomorrow, homie. We ain't promised tomorrow.
Dog, it's a go ahead and let put our people up on game. Not only our people, but I mean, I say like that because it is us, dog. It's us. It's just we're the ones that we work with on a day-to-day basis, dog. I mean, so if you're dealing with real life problems, so you're dealing with these individuals and you're dealing with these kids and or these other fools, dog. Like, and you're trying to speak the real shit and you're trying to lead them in the right direction. You don't want them fools to fall off, dog. You want them all to grow. That's a legacy. That's a legacy. The people around you right now, everybody around you right now is a legacy, dog. Respect your girl. Respect everybody. Anything that you can do that's genuine and it comes from the heart and it tells you to do it. If that shit tells you to do it, then do it, dog. You know what I mean? Do it. But always think about it. Always think about it. Take the time to. You don't gotta act so fast. You know what I mean? The shit is not a race. You know what I mean? It's not a race. It's a marathon. If you're gonna get there, all the torches get passed and all that other shit. We're still gonna make a good time and we're still gonna be there. We're still gonna do everything that we need to do, dog. And I promise you, thank you to everybody that's been a part of this. Everybody, especially you, my boy. Thank you.
Hey, gracias, my boy, and thank you to your people's, dog. And y'all heard it. Y'all need the links, the info. I got it up right now. I'm gonna send it out. I'm gonna even repost them tonight just so you guys can see his Insta. You guys all follow me in the broadcast. If you don't, y'all need to, because that's where all the info is for all the interviews. Artists, remember, our Instagram page isn't just to advertise us. We do it so that all the information on the artists, you can find them.
We got dope artists coming up right now, man. Hey, it ain't like it used to be, my boy.
Right. It's a lot of competition, but not in a bad way. It's more like it's a good thing. It makes me happy. It makes me happy.
All the homies get support. All of them.
Straight up, homie.
Everybody gets support, dog. Everybody.
It makes me happy, dog.
Everybody, dog. Everybody. Thank you, my boy. Thank you, dog. Thank you for this moment, my boy. I appreciate all that shit. 6 Deuce. I really do, dog.
That's my boy. I hope you have a blessed night. Safe with your family. You enjoy, homie. You guys stay safe out there. You know, stay paid. You know, many blessings to y'all, homie. Can't wait for your event. I won't be there in person, dog, but I'll make sure that my brother says he's gonna go live on SR broadcast for me so that I can see it. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate you guys, dog. Do y'all thing. Hey, we're all gonna get a track, homies, upcoming. Cali Hood Media. Hey, respect to the boy. Shout yourself out too. Respect to him. We're all gonna get connected, homie. Make sure you guys check out the event. Check him out. Watch out for the new features. 6 Dudes, Kasper, Capone, Trips, ODG, Lil King, High Productions. You know. Hey, yes, sir. Some hot shit. Some hot shit.
They're not ready for it, my boy.
Not ready, my boy. And hey, Cali Hood Media live interview. Y'all got it, man. Tap in, homie. Coming.
My boy Frank. Hey, thank you, my boy. Thank you, dog. Thank you to everybody, dog. I appreciate it all, dog. I appreciate it all. I mean, thank you, dog. Thank you, dog. We gonna get it cracking. We gonna get straight. I mean, you good.
Hey, my boy. Gracias, my boy. Buenos noches, homie. Hey, much love to you and your homie, dog. Tell him tap in with me too, dog. We all gonna get it, dog. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir, my boy. Much love, dog.
Arato.
Aratos, homie.